Hello everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us crazy voice actor nerdy types sit here and play Dungeons & Dragons. We'll be continuing from last week's adventure, so in the meantime, let's go ahead and show you some of the character backstory.
Right, listen up. If you have ale, then you have a friend in Grog Strongjaw, a Goliath of towering height and size. This barbarian has an appetite for the two great loves in his life: combat, women, and ale. Wait. Easily the brains of the group, Grog is often consulted for his vast knowledge of shapes, colors, and shiny things. Also ale. In his early years, armed with his two-handed great axe, Grog often enjoyed proving his might amongst the ranks of his family's wandering herd. But after coming upon an unsuspecting elderly gnome in the woods, he objected to the killing of such an innocent life. A creature of impulse, Grog felt only pity for this terrified little thing. His disobedience cost him dearly. Beaten bloody and banished by the herd leader, his Uncle Kevdak, Grog was abandoned and left to die. Exiled from his herd, it was then that the relative of the very gnome he fought to save saved him. It was the kindness of a gnome cleric named Pike that healed Grog, bringing him back from death's edge. And they have remained close friends ever since. Most nights, Grog can be found challenging entire taverns to wrestling matches, or accompanying Scadlin to the nearest house where you pay for lady favors. Also ale.
A first impression of Keyleth would leave you with little information on the half-elven druid. You might even think that her social awkwardness due to her sheltered upbringing is kind of sweet. Of course, it would be unwise to underestimate her based on first impressions. Under that unintimidating petite frame is a vicious beast waiting to be unleashed, whose natural powers have made even the fiercest of champions pee their pants. Literally. Born to the air tribe of the Ashari people, Keyleth was raised with a deep love of nature and the elemental magics. It is her people's inherent duty to protect the delicate areas in Taldore, where the four elemental planes begin to bleed with this realm. Since she was a little girl, she had quite a knack for air manipulation and beast-shaping abilities. Well, if you consider kittens and flying squirrels to be little beasts, which I do. Anyways, it wasn't long before the headmaster of the tribe, her father, Corin, realized her true prodigious abilities, and she was inveterated to succeed him as the next headmaster. Just like that, her jovial childhood was stripped and replaced with endless spell memorization, teachings from ancient traditions, and exceedingly high expectations. Every druid leader-to-be must embark on a journey to seek out the sister tribes in order to introduce and establish respect amongst the fellow headmasters. They call this the Aramente, or Noble Odyssey. When her father felt she was ready, he set her on the path to truly discovering herself, not knowing when or if she will ever return. As she hiked down the mountain towards Stilben, she meditated on the task ahead. Part of the Aramente is proving yourself a strong warrior, a valiant protector, and a wise and compassionate leader. With this knowledge, one thought plays and repeat in her mind. Is she even worthy?
Percy was the third of 7 children, born to a noble family who lived far to the north, in the ancient castle of Whitestone. With so many siblings to share the burdens of lordship, Percy turned his attentions to the sciences, engineering, and naturalism. One day, a mysterious couple named Lord and Lady Briarwood came to court. During a feast held in their honor, the Briarwoods violently took control of the castle, killing or imprisoning everyone who would stand in their way. Percy awoke chained in the dungeon, only to be freed by his younger sister. Together they fled, chased by the Briarwoods' men. As they ran, Percy's sister took several arrows to the chest and fell. Percy kept running, eventually jumping into a freezing river and floating unconscious to freedom. He did not remember waking up on a fishing boat. He barely remembered the next 2 years as he slowly made his way as far south as possible. Then one night, Percy had a dream. A roaring cloud of smoke offered him vengeance against those who destroyed his family. When he awoke, Percy began to design his first gun.
Pike grew up in the outskirts of town, near the Bramblewood. Her ancestors were a family of deep gnomes with quite an unfavorable reputation. Thievery, destruction, and trickery left them with the curse of the last name Trickfoot. Sarenrae, the goddess of healing and redemption, had other plans for Pike's great-great-grandfather Wilhand, who left his family at a young age after a dream that changed the course of the Trickfoot family. Wilhand devoted his life to Sarenrae and pledged from then on that him and his family would live a life of service and devotion. As a child, Pike seemed to have an affinity to heal. Whether it was animals, people, or even flowers, she felt she had a purpose in making things whole that had once been broken. She studied and learned the ways to heal through divine magic. She lived a peaceful life, quiet and simple, until one day, Wilhand was captured and almost killed by a group of Goliath barbarians. One of the Goliaths took a stand against the murder of the innocent gnome, and he himself was beaten, bloodied, and left for dead, abandoned by his herd. Wilhand went to Pike for help. She prayed and healed this barbarian as best she could, bringing him back to life. When he awoke, she discovered his name was Grog Stonejaw. After that, they were the best of friends, a rather unlikely pair. Little did she know that in a few years' time, Grog would soon return the favor and bring her back from the clutches of death. After being killed in battle, Pike felt angry. She wanted to be stronger so that it would never happen again. She spent 4 months at sea, training with the men and women aboard a ship called the Broken Howl. Gripping her holy symbol in one hand and her morning star in the other, this time, Pike is ready.
Oh, you haven't heard of Scanlan Shorthalt? Well, gird your loins, ladies, because he has his eye on you. A talented musician, master of disguise, and dashingly handsome in his own mind, Scanlan sings songs almost as much as he sings his own praises. Born a poor gnome, Scanlan used his endless charm and soaring tenor voice to croon for coin and support his single mother. One day he was discovered by a half-orc promoter and joined Dr. Dranzel's spectacular traveling troupe, where he learned the ways of the world and honed his skills as a bard extraordinaire. A loner much of his life, Scanlan has never quite come to terms with the violent death of his mother at the hands of a goblin invasion. While his years on the road provided many, shall we say, educational experiences with the opposite sex, deep down Scanlan yearns for the one thing he's never known, the true love of a fellow gnome. Still, Scanlan considers himself a lover first, performer second, and fighter distant third. On the battlefield, he'll support his allies, but rarely draws blood, unless it's to protect fellow gnome Pike. Count on Scanlan for a hearty laugh, a rollicking song, and a twinkle in his eye that melts hearts and makes the females swoon.
Greetings and salutations. I am Tiberius Stormwind. I hail from a town called Tyrix, located in the heart of Draconia, born from a politically respected family. At the age of 15, I succeeded in passing the Sorcerer's Rite, showing prodigy-like control of my magic. The judges and the Draconian High Council were amazed at how powerful my spells were for how long I had been training. At 20 years old, I was the youngest appointed member of the Magic Guild in Draconian history. For the next few years, I almost went mad from the malaise of being a guild member, as it's rather boring. However, one day I happened upon a chamber unused for quite some time. In the room were stacks of books and maps of the surrounding cities and areas around the known world. For months I would frequent the chamber and learned of artifacts from legend. After a long period of research, I made a list of artifacts that caught my eye. I brought these findings to the High Council and was told that all of the information in the chamber I stumbled upon was either believed to be fiction or unsolvable mysteries, and hence were lost forever. I found those answers to be unacceptable. A year later, I devised a ruse and managed to convince the city council to lend support in me leaving Draconia on a mission of peace and diplomacy for the surrounding kingdoms, going from town to town and making friends and allies in and for the name of Draconia. Being a red dragonborn, I had quite the task on my hands in that respect, but it was exactly what I needed so I could explore the world and find these artifacts, as I felt the truth was out there. Some may describe me as buffoonish, but I say poppycock to all that. I am much sharper than most give me credit for. I just don't pay attention to things sometimes. I've also been known to be rather cunning, loyal, happy-go-lucky, and, well, dangerous. I can't help but show my true scales every now and then, but overall, I think I'm quite friendly for a dragonborn.
Never entirely welcome in the company of elves or men, Vax'ildan learned at a young age to skip past formality, preferring instead to invite himself in your door. Along with twin sister Vexalia, Vax was born by a chance encounter between elven royalty and human peasantry. Raised by their mother in their early years, the twins were eventually sent off to their father in the elven capital of Singorn. But their cool reception among the elves there never warmed, and their time in the capital didn't last. The siblings stole away one autumn night and set out on the open road. After a few years of wandering, they eventually decided to return to their mother and journeyed back to the lands of their youth. But instead of finding their childhood home, they returned to a pile of rubble. Their mother was gone, their home burned to ash. Pressing the townspeople for answers, they learned of the day the dragon came. With their ties all severed, Vax'ildan and his sister set out to find their fortune together in Taldore. An outsider since birth, Vax quickly learned to solve life's challenges in his own particular way, often by sidestepping them entirely. And when his knack for circumventing adversity isn't enough, the way of blades the elves schooled him in more than makes up the difference.
Like so many half-elves, Vexalia has spent most of her life suffering the cool reception of a people who don't fully accept her. Born of a human mother and an elven father who only later in life took an interest in their existence, Vexalia and her twin brother Vax'ildan quickly realized the only people they could truly rely on in this world were each other. It was at the age of 10 when the two were taken from their mother and brought to live in Singorn, the isolated elven city for which their father was an ambassador. He quietly took them in, but always kept an icy distance, and after too many years of disdainful looks, the pair decided to leave his indifference behind and set out on their own. Vax took to the cities, stealing small trinkets and learning the ways of the thief, while Vex kept to the woods. She preferred the isolation. Always the keen observer, she learned to hunt and to track, to spy and to shoot, and through a series of fateful events, earned herself a companion in the form of a bear. Her own stolen trinket, to fight alongside her and protect her fiercely. Also, he is adorable and gives expert massages.
Welcome back, everyone. So, now that you're a little more affiliated with the characters, let's get this party started. So, as a heads up, I want to let you know, once again, we're waiting for the charity elements of this stream to open up again since the big charity that happened a couple weeks ago. Once we do, we're going to be taking donations, have to go to help run the channel. The other two donate to 826. Marisha will explain that here in just a second. As a heads up, Ashley, who plays our cleric Pike, unfortunately couldn't make it again this week because she's busy filming amazing stuff with her career being amazing. But she says she's sad. She can't be here. She loves you guys. And as soon as Pike can re-enter the campaign, hopefully in a couple weeks, all awesome gnomeness shall double. So also tonight, there was a goal to try and hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. So what we're going to do is we only have 130 people to subscribe tonight. If we can get all 130 before the show ends this evening, we're going to do a random selection of a person within those 1,000 subscribers to win a copy of the Player's Handbook signed by all of us, as well as a really, really cool image that was tweeted out earlier by Geek and Sunday, also signed by all of us. So go ahead and pull your friends in and see if we can get some more subscribers before the show's out tonight. So hopefully that'll be fun. So from Marisha, if you want to go ahead and explain a little bit about the charity 826 we'll be plugging in the near future.
Yes.
helps kids through the age of 6 to 18 with their creative and structural writing skills, and they also help teachers and good artsy creative things. So donate and definitely visit
can we
the
donate?
Time Travel Mart.
Tonight we can't donate here.
Can't donate tonight yet.
It's not available
Start
yet.
saving
still
your
on the
money.
stream.
Not yet.
But
You can still go to the Time Travel
But you
Mart.
can still go to the Time Travel Mart in Echo Park, and you can also go to their website 826LA, and I'm sure you can donate through there if you want to do that.
Yes,
Just
but
donate directly.
we'll be getting that going in the near future.
Yes.
So anyway, let's go ahead and do a little recap of what happened last week. So the party has been hired by their friend Arcanist Allura Vysoren in the city of Iman to head towards the dwarven town of Craghammer, as a good friend of hers and one of the members of the Council of Taldore has gone missing. This being a halfling paladin named Lady Kima of Vord, who was on a vision quest as part of a pilgrimage and was drawn towards some dark evil she said was manifesting somewhere deep beneath Craghammer and hadn't been heard from since. So the party was sent there to go ahead and seek her. Upon arriving in Craghammer, shenanigans ensued. They made some friends, made some enemies, wandered the town. Brothers, sisters walked around as if they were married.
No!
Bears almost got into fights and rings. And eventually the party made their way towards the bottom ring of Craghammer proper, talking to Lord Nostock Greyspine, who is... Yes, Greyspine indeed. Who is the head of the Greyspine mines at the bottom of Craghammer, where supposedly this paladin disappeared to. After having a conversation with him, a bunch of goblins and ogres began to spring from the mines and attacking the workers. The party swooped down to aid, realized that the goblins and ogres weren't attacking, they were fleeing from something else, of which emerging from within the mines proper, some strange Naga-based Hydra-ish abomination. The party then proceeded to slaughter it. A final blow dealt by Scanlan via lightning bolt, our resident gnome bard.
You did.
And that's where we pick up. So, as all of you are still riding the adrenaline of the battle, Scanlan feeling the tingling in his fingers as the little bolts of arcane energy kind of spark throughout. The rest of the nearby workers and miners kind of slowly converge in and begin to kind of walk up to the party. And some start, well, she went, "That was great! That was well done! Fantastic! Where did you learn that?" One of them comes up, "I could have done better than that." And they start just shouting off to each other and patting each other on the back. A few moments of this progresses before all of a sudden there's a hush comes about the crowd, and you see about 5 or 6 carvers pull their way through, carvers being the guards of Craghammer, with Lord Nostock Greyspine himself stepping through. He looks at the rest of the group and goes,
"All right, so you've certainly proven yourselves in battle."
well, of course we have. Sorry.
I would like to continue this conversation that we had back in my office, if you don't mind.
He turns around and begins to walk back.
Oh, wait, Nostock.
He's not even listening, he's just walking off.
Shall we
Are you still an eagle? Can you even
Didn't
talk
you
to
just
him?
go call?
Well, I'm not an eagle, but I am still poisoned.
Oh, I can help you.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna cast,
Cast?
Oh, yeah, I can cast
you
spells.
can cast?
I can. I've got plenty
You can
of
kill?
spells.
Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm gonna cast protection from poison on Keyleth.
Okay. Essentially, go ahead and make a saving throw with advantage. It's be Constitution.
I made the second one.
What'd you roll?
A 10. Plus my
Plus.
constitution, which is 13.
So 13?
Yes.
That'd be enough. Alright, so after you finish casting the spell, you feel the poison leave the rest of your body. You kind of take a breath to yourself. The rest of the miners kind of look about and awkwardly staring back at Nostock as he walks off, kind of looking back. Well, are you going to go talk to him?
I guess we should go follow
We
her.
have two very important
Can we look
questions.
in the hole a little bit more?
No,
Oh,
Grog,
we're
we need
gonna
to
go in the
do-
hole
do
in just
these.
a minute, Grog.
Then you can
You
smash.
promise?
You did that last night. We need to take care of the business. Let's go talk to the men. I'm sure it's going to lead back to the mines. So
To the hole.
yes, to the hole. Everything leads back
Percy,
to the
do you
hole.
have something to say before
Well,
we go?
this is good. We have to find out what that was, and we have to see if he'll finally give us some of that ale. I think are the two most important things.
It was wine, I believe.
No, it was bloody
Blood wine.
beer.
Bloody wine, blood
beer,
wine.
ale.
Beer
It
wine.
was delicious.
It was good, I'm
But
sure.
really good.
Let's go.
Let's
talk
follow
to
him.
us.
Let's follow
Okay,
him.
this is what's
Alright, so
priority.
as you head back to the ramp that heads up from the mine enclosure itself to the top of the realm, which is where the Greyspine Industries mining facility is, you are brought into the building again, brought back to Nostock's office, in which he's not sitting, he's kind of pacing behind his desk, waiting for you as you approach. As you enter the room, he stops pacing, turns around, puts his hand on the desk, and says, "Please, enter and close the doors behind you."
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to slam the door like that.
A flatulent dragonborn, eh? It's all right. So as you close... Tiberius.
Sir Greyspine. Lord Greyspine? Mr. Greyspine?
Greyspine.
Lord
is
Greyspine,
fine.
yes. Why have you summoned us here? Is it to tell us information about what just came out of your mind, I hope?
Well, let's be clear. We dwarves don't need help from outsiders. We can handle our own business.
Of course.
Just fine.
Speaking of outsiders, you wouldn't happen to have seen Lady Kima, would you?
As the discussion was based previously, you're searching for her, and last we saw she moved down into the mine bucket.
Yep.
They don't like her. She was a troublemaker and she went in.
You're an eagle.
She's in the mine. We'll go in and find her, right, Lord Greyspine?
You're welcome to. As far as I know, she's down there somewhere, hopefully still in one piece.
While we're there, would you like us to take care of any other problems?
We'll get into that. You see, these small intrusions have been bad for meeting our quotas with the bronze grip metalworks and export shipments. Employees have been forced to collapse a non-negligible portion of our tunnels to prevent incursions like this without my approval. And this is a pattern that I wish to stop at once. Thus, I have a proposition for you. Now, I will give you free rein to our mines. I shall get the proper approvals to make sure no carvers bother you as to wander the city's lower ring. But I would contract you to delve past our tunnels and investigate the source of these creatures. Where they come from, where they live, and if there is some sort of a leader who gives them their commands, eliminate them. For this, I will reward you with not a trifle sum. 25,000 gold pieces. Plus 250 gold per beast scalp you provide upon return.
Oh, I like this.
Grant, this seems like a wonderful job, doesn't it?
Money is wonderful. We like money, but we are here to find our we've been charged to find Lady Kima. We need assurances that we will find her, or at least some evidence of her in
The
your
brazen
mines.
halfling bitch went in there without my approval and wandered into the mines not to be seen. So if she is down there, I hope she's in one piece. I can guarantee it. But if there's any place to find her, that's probably it.
We're the group of adventurers for you. I don't know if you've heard of the heroes of Iman who just recently, I'm sure you've heard something, word travels fast.
Not beneath this mountain is there's enough human enclosures.
We've just done a lot of good to the ruler of Iman.
Great. How does that help us, dwarves?
We're saying is that we will
How
going to
can
help you
you-
too, and everything will be fine, and we've all been happy.
What we've discovered in our past adventures, however, is that every realm seems to be having trouble with the same sort of creatures coming up from the Underdark, perhaps?
All we're saying is, help us help you. What exactly have you seen before this day? More of the same?
He sits
Or
back for a
other
second.
creatures?
The types of creatures, I do not know.
Good question.
I mostly deal with the business and just know that there's some bullshit going on down in the mines. You could ask our foreman, Hirus. He's dealt with the cleanup each time we've had an incursion like this. So if anyone has information on what these creatures are, he'd be the one to talk to. Now,
Sorry, what was his name?
Hirus.
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 He's the foreman of the mine proper.
All right.
I think this seems like the sort of job we want to take.
Yes.
Will
And-
we get paid for the monsters and creatures we've already slayed?
This deal was not sewn in yet, so no.
Oh.
But we thank you for your help.
It is customary in our culture to seal a deal with a drink,
Truly.
as I think you are aware.
Truly.
See, I wasn't just fucking with you last week. That's the thing we do.
And since we are about to risk our lives,
Make a persuasion.
Yes! Happily. Roll good. It's the first one. It's
Come on, Percy.
Come on,
14.
It's pretty good.
Not great.
He gives you this long, distant, angry, dwarven, mistrusting stare. Rubs his chin, his well-kept blackened beard, and goes,
but a sip, as it was a gift.
We'll take it.
He pulls the ale barrel, which you guys provided, sets it on the side of his desk with the same spigot that you had placed in when you presented it earlier, and says, "Take a bit. A bit."
Put some in a bottle.
I'm a bit big in a bit.
Let me take care of it. I'll pour everyone a glass.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Boy. I take my empty water flask out that I emptied out before and am smiling and pouring glasses and also squirting a little bit here and there.
I start to just play a little ditty on the flute. I thought we could accompany our sip with a little bit of music to not to distract you, just to sort of accompany us.
His nose squits at the sound. Going, oh. Gnomish tunes aren't to my ears and liking. However, you do get an inspiration dice.
Yay!
All right, so go ahead and make a sleight of hand check on this.
Okay. That's what we do, right?
Well.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You have inspiration dice.
Inspiration dice are D8?
Yep, you add a D8 to it as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, and I can add a D8 to this?
Yeah,
Correct.
So there.
The ale is that good?
Oh, good. Now I'm at 19.
As he's listening to the gnomish music and kind of pushing it away with his hands, like, stop, I don't know.
All right.
I appreciate it, but I don't.
There's no accounting for taste.
As you do that, your wineskin goes to full, swollen to its brim. You switch over to one of the cups, you pass around the drinks. Eventually, all of you manage to get your drinks passed on.
Huzzah!
To a contract!
Contract.
L'chaim. Contract.
Love contracts.
We're risking our lives. For money.
How old is
All right.
Nostock?
Oh.
Just out of curiosity.
It's not that good.
It's hard to tell. Dwarves have played a long time. He would be equivalent to like a human's 40s.
Okay.
I think it
40s.
tastes like fine.
Oh, it
Dwarven
smells like
time,
it's been in the
somewhere in
barrel
his
for
mid-hundreds to late hundreds.
It has been.
This is excellent.
Tastes like Tubuck Chuck.
Oh, I know him from Quindendale.
What do you know of a ball sack up in the tavern?
I'm sorry, what?
Do I have that right?
Bulgus.
Bulgus, that was.
You know what? I think we asked
Bulgus.
about him
That's
last
the
time
brand
we
that
were-
we brought me.
I think we did.
We asked about him.
Also,
Yeah,
maybe
I'll
take a
get
short
hit in
rest
the head
before we
and
leave
all.
this
all right.
facility.
Yes, could we do that?
What?
Short rest.
Is this considered?
Ask if we could-
Oh, yeah, that actually would be good.
Yes.
If you'd like to do that would be just taking the short rest outside. Probably not in the office proper.
No.
But you can
Understandable.
leave the
Well, we're not
premises
cool
and
like
sit
that
down
yet?
in the streets.
While we take a rest, can I look for Hirus? Hirus
You can as well. So while you guys are taking a short rest, you're able to use any of your hit dice to heal up naturally. If you'd
Oh,
like.
cool.
We don't naturally heal.
Oh.
And
That is your natural
Portfolio.
healing.
Healing potions.
Not the full. It's a
I
continuation,
will
Rob.
sing a song of rest, and it goes a little something like, "Scanner make you feel good. Scanner make you feel real good."
Oh, I feel so.
No, wait, you get an extra
I feel good.
D6 roll on your.
I appreciate the
Oh,
slow
on
jam.
our hit
On your
Yeah, on any hit dice, whenever you spend a dice, you should be
What do you do?
6.
Just one?
R. Kelly.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, did you? No, nobody. I didn't take any hits.
Yeah. I only needed 7.
So you got a slow jam just for the sake of the
That's
slow
right.
jam.
And it was
All right.
great.
Roll an investigate check.
It feels
All right.
good. It feels good.
Okay. Oh, 25.
A brief discussion with a few of the other wandering dwarf miners that are in the outskirts of the building's facilities eventually lead you over to what is a small kind of secondary building, maybe 200 yards off from the main property. That apparently is where Hirus resides and keeps watch over the entire establishment. So,
I've tagged along.
No.
all right, Rusty, going with her?
Yeah, we'll go with it.
All right.
The whole group.
Well, why not? Why split the party? All right, so the group makes their way over to the outskirts of the building. It opens up, and a dwarf opens. A very nice, kind of portly-looking dwarf with a big tuft of a chin-strap beard, big kind of reddish, ruddy nose, leather apron on, and he kind of opens the door. Hey, hello! Nice to meet you. What can I do for you?
You must be Hirus?
I am the foreman of this here fine mine.
Wonderful to meet you. I've heard wonderful things about you.
Oh, have you? From who?
From Lord Gracebine himself.
Really? Oh. All right. Well, how can I be of service?
We were curious. I'm sure you witnessed all of those wonderful goblins and trolls and other nonsense coming out of the mine.
Nasty lot. It always makes my weeks that much more interesting.
Weeks? So this has been happening for quite a while?
Unfortunately. At least 5 or 6.
What monsters have you been dealing with?
Oh, terrible kinds.
Yes.
He starts like just rubbing his chin for a living. Goes, well, I mean, we generally deal with the occasional goblin den we stumble across while opening new tunnels. That's part of the norm. But other nasty underground beasties and... However, over these past few weeks, we've seen some real nightmarish things slither out of the shadows. Many goblins stitched together. There's some kind of ball of screaming green limbs.
Oh, God.
Slimes and oozes that would mutate and change colour rapidly before seeming to dissolve on their own. Unstable looking, really, in their form.
Like a goblin centipede.
Or it sounds like a bit of...
if you will, aye.
It sounds more like some type of necromancy.
Perhaps, but they're not undead per se. They're still alive.
Oh.
At least from what we can tell. In whatever agony placed them in their physical form.
Oh, that's even worse.
We even had one brief run-in with what looked like a Duragar that had swollen and sprouted eyes and mouths all across his body. That was a sight.
Dwarf. They are little fuckers. Those
Aye, Duragar. And he spits to the side. Filthy lost souls. Dwarves evolved that turned to a darker god. Thankfully, they live far beneath the mountains, and usually far north enough to not cross us often to worry about it, but one of them found its way up here in this strange, awful, covered form. It was terrifying. And the smell! Oh. Anyway, we've even seen a few creatures from the surface that normally aren't found down here as well, which is strange. They don't wander down. Something's bringing them. Weirdest thing. Anyway.
Like what?
Oh, and I just heard we had some weird, many-headed serpent thing that just got killed down there.
We just killed one of those.
That was you?
Yeah, yes. Our hero is right over here.
Hi.
He steps onto his back leg, shifting his weight, and cocks an awkward eyebrow. Really?
I'm really strong for my age.
We were all surprised.
We're as surprised as anybody.
Fearsome Scanlan.
Hirus, I have a question for you. You know the mines very well, yes?
I do.
Is there... Far from asking you to draw us a map, are there any tunnels or directions that we should avoid or particularly head towards? Anything that we should look for in terms of traps or tricks or...
Not within our minds. They're usually well guarded. They were.
Also, do you have a map?
Sure, that too.
Of the mines, I do.
Oh,
wonderful. Just going through his notes here.
I'll take that.
That's where we're going, right?
Yes. We're going in the hole.
It's kind of haphazardly scrawled across a piece of parchment, but he hands it over to you.
Oh.
And he says, so that's the front part of the mines. We've, unfortunately, half of our tunnels have been sort of relinquished to close off some of these beasties coming through, so we're going to have to recarve portions of the mine as we progress forward. It's kind of starting at square one best we can. But that at least is what we're currently working with. There is a subterranean level as well. We have an elevator inside that brings the various mine carts to and from. But
is there a particular area on that map that most of the baddies seem to be coming from?
No, we've closed it off each time.
Everywhere.
Oh no, we've had a few tunnels that come through, but we've managed to collapse those and make sure they're not coming through again.
All right.
And we noticed the I believe it was a Naga that we fought. It seemed to have several extra heads stitched on. Have you no knowledge of these creatures? It seems very odd. Is there any connection in dwarven history or past, or this is totally out of the blue?
No, not to my knowledge at least. I mean, most beasts we find are in one piece, not several together. It's a bit disturbing, to be honest. I told my nephew about it, and he was crying for hours.
Do any of the beasts go back into them?
No, we've killed them as they came out each time.
Right. They don't take anything back.
This would be funny.
Not what I've seen, no.
Harris, do you know if there's any other entrances into the mine? Any maybe old secret tunnels, something that someone could be using to get in?
Not to the mine, this is all proprietary. This is the business we run, so we don't have any internal or secret entrances. That would leave us open to any sort of a thief to come in and steal our mithril.
And what's security like on the mine? Is there any chance someone could have slipped in through Craghammer without you knowing, or is that all locked
I
up?
highly doubt that, not with the way our carvers are trained.
Understood.
They are quite.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Fine dwarven study.
Before we go, what
Strong ale.
Finest of military classes. I'm proud of him.
What do you use?
I had a
for
cousin
that?
who was once a carver. Raised in there, his whole family brought him up on that site. Military weapon training every day. Couldn't come out and play with the rest of us. I felt bad for him, but he grew up to be a right nasty dwarf. Hey.
You say had.
Where's
Well,
he now?
Unfortunately, he was slain in one of the incursions. That Durgar I was telling you about. But such is the nature of the fighter, I suppose.
Avenge him. I'm so
I
sorry.
appreciate that. To be honest, he was kind of a bastard, but didn't miss him too much. But I appreciate the thought. That's very kind of
We
you.
won't avenge him.
Literally or figuratively?
I mean, still avenge him.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
He had parents.
He had parents. We were related somewhat. I'm not going to say too close, but yes.
Oh, not to you, to the other guy, Matt.
Yes. Yes, Laura.
When we take a rest, do we get our spells back for the day?
Not a short rest. That'd be a long rest.
All right, cool.
Which is
Just
why
wondering.
we're going to go take a proper nap.
Oh, are we gonna take a
I think we should
Yes.
go buy some potions and
I
take a
think
nap.
so.
Right,
I
this
think
could be
so.
really
I'm
bad.
going to.
There's
I mean, we're about to put the Dungeons
forward
and
action
Dungeons
and then there's
Dragons.
like
Yeah,
then there's
right,
bad
right.
ideas.
All right. Hi.
Well, let's go get drunk and go to sleep then.
All right.
There you go.
And stock up on some potions.
Yes. You've been so helpful.
Of course, I'm happy to.
Oh, one last question.
It doesn't have to be last. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. I don't get visitors too often up here in my booth.
Wonderful.
You should come drink with us at the tavern.
Well, I have to stay here.
Oh.
Work, at least for the
All
next
night.
6
You get
hours.
off it in
6 hours.
6 more hours.
Aye. But I have some dried fruits. I've got some meats inside. I've got 2 chairs, and you can fit in my lap, and he kind of pats you on the head.
I've killed.
Right.
This one needs a whore. Sorry.
Fair enough. Also, apparently my mic's a bit loud. If I turn it down a bit for you guys.
What's it like?
Forget that. You heard nothing. It's a strange echo in the caverns of Kroghammer. Anyway.
Oh,
right,
look at the time.
We have to go. We'll come see you again, Hiris.
We're late for that.
Of course, anytime. When I'm not busy.
Good day.
But when I'm not busy, you're welcome to come by.
All right.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Tell you what, when we drag our asses out of that mine, we'll come straight to you.
And we'll have some of that dried fruit.
We're lying.
I'll save a batch for you, you half-elf lass.
Do the wink thing you do.
I already did it.
You did it already.
At least a wink.
She's good at winking.
I saw it was a good wink.
Yes.
I made my tingle in my shoulders.
Just your
That
shoulders.
might be the diabetes. But mostly the wink, I think.
Good. But
You should give
Back
him
to the
something
tavern.
other than dried
Yeah.
fruit. That's not good
back
for
to the
diabetes.
tavern.
He's regular.
All right.
All right. Oh, did you have something?
Good.
All right.
Back to the tavern.
Yeah.
We go back to
Oh no.
the Iron Hearth Tavern, right? Is that what it's called?
Those Rastin, it's West Country, is the accent.
Yes.
Actually,
Cornwall.
What time is it? Should we buy potions now?
It's more underground.
As far as you
is
guys
everything
know,
open?
it's somewhere in the neighborhood of sunset-ish
Are the
afternoon.
stores still
It's
open?
summer.
yeah.
It's like,
Let me check.
it's like Las Vegas. It's always twilight.
There you go.
If you all don't mind, I suggest we item up a bit. I would like to, before it gets too late and we get too drunk, go back to that lightning main manor, lightning cage.
House Thunderbrand?
House Thunderbrand.
Where do we item up? Do we get potions and stuff somewhere?
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
When you say too drunk, do you mean we the adventurers or the humans back in Los Angeles?
Both.
Both parties.
Both.
Cross-plane.
Cross realm.
And I tell them what happened again. I went to the store because.
Oh yes, yes, I remember.
Nearly arrested, shot arcane magic at the
right, that's right.
home of arcane magic and
And we have,
Kraghammer.
if we are to go down into this cave, perhaps they have some insight into what's going on in there as well.
Right.
Especially at this point.
Well, let's
Maybe
hurry
they have
and try to get them
magical
before they go to
items.
sleep.
Yes.
I want stuff.
And I probably have
Probably have some
luck
stuff.
with more than
Like plant stuff or like potion stuff?
Have you found? Have you had any luck finding an arcane That's
what we're talking about.
No, I know that. Did you send any fireballs at doors again like you've done in the past, or...?
Yes, I knocked, as I do often do. And it nothing doing. Knocked.
All right.
Got it.
So, magic stuffs.
Let's go find them.
All right.
So wait, it seems like they really don't want you in their door. It seems like very heavily guarded. So what's our plan? We're just
Well, it
gonna
was
try
nighttime
again?
before. Maybe
We're
they'll
gonna
be
do what
more...
we always do.
We're gonna
Wing it.
We're gonna try it again, except we're gonna watch this time. It'll be fun.
There you go.
Ooh. Okay. Yes. Let's do it.
I walk back to the door because we're all just standing outside the door.
Correct.
Right. I walk back to Hirus's door and knock on it and poke my head in. Hirus, I'm sorry.
You catch him with a handful of dried food. Hi!
Just a quick question. We have no fucking idea what time it is. Because we usually use the sun. Do you know what hour it is? Our business is open at the moment.
He reaches over and grabs this kind of really awesomely intricate piece of clockwork on his desk. It's this like brass cylindrical piece. As he pulls out, you hear this fink, and springs and things making strange whirring sounds. Oh, I reckon it's about 2 hours from sunset.
Oh, very good.
Are the stores open at the moment?
Better question.
As far as I know, aye.
All right.
Depending on the store.
How much time do we have left?
A few hours.
Oh, thank you, sir. Right.
You sure you want to stay?
Let's go shopping.
Oh, we gotta go! Time!
Bye.
It's the mind that never sleeps.
Good luck. Hear the door behind you, and he starts waving at you guys. Stay safe.
Stay regular.
Come on.
Eat some veggies.
Oh,
Fruit's
I
bad
put
for
my
the
head back in the
diabetes.
door and I throw him a turkey leg and a beef jerky strip.
Ah.
I gotta get rid of this stuff. It's been in here.
The fact that you just checked your inventory for that worries me.
As the
We got a lot of shit in this
like
bag of holding.
the bag of holding, not so much a freezer.
I didn't say it was good. I just want it out.
The mildly rotted turkey leg across the floor. The remainder of what was once meat now is slush slawing off the bone as it slams across the stone
It's
floor.
really tender.
You're a Goliath. You'll eat anything.
Yeah, those are the best parts.
You see immediately steps back and his face squints back.
It's not polite, Grog.
I gave him a turkey leg.
It's the thought that counts. As he
Yeah.
closes his door,
So you know.
Hold
leaving
on.
it where it was.
Before he does that, I cast Prestidigitation and I clean it up real quick.
Okay.
Yay.
That's really kind of you.
Thanks.
And I hand him a parchment and going, if there's anything wrong, just write a message on this and we'll come help. If there's any emergency, and I hand him a parchment from the scroll transcription that I made.
All right.
How,
He
how
takes
many
it.
pages does that scroll?
I have
Is
like
it endless?
I made like 15 tickets right now, and it takes me like an hour to.
He takes it from you with
Awesome.
interpretation. You can see he probably hasn't encountered a dragonborn often, and he's like, "Thanks."
Remember, Dragonborn, we're good.
Right.
So long. And I leave.
Thank you.
Do you want to
Closes
go
the
with
door.
him to the enchanting place, or do you want to go somewhere else?
I think I will go with him just to keep him from setting fire to the entire
All
city.
right. Should we all go to the manor?
We have time. We might as well.
All right.
Are we adding up first? Get potions?
I figured we do that after.
I think we'll do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn into a squirrel and hide in your pocket.
I like it.
Okay.
Oh, Grog.
What? It was a burp.
Technically in character.
What's worse from the other end? I guarantee.
Okay, so we're going to House Thunderbeards.
You guys head to the house, Thunderbrand.
Thunderbrand.
All right. So Tiberius leads you to where it's residing. Once again, you come upon what looks like a very out of place, very well kept green lawn that stretches for a good 60 feet before you see this really beautiful looking alabaster and gold building, slightly domed with these 4 towers at each corner with these blue kind of pointed crystals at the top of each tower.
How does the grass grow?
Can we see any traps or
All
glyphs that are
he points out
active?
to you as you approach, there are a series of stone sigils carved into the stonework that surrounds the exterior of the lawn.
Those things.
Oh, actually, yeah. Okay.
Can we look
Before I turn
around
into a
and see
scroll,
if there's
I'm not
any
scroll
way to a bell to ring that's outside of that area?
Go make a perception check.
Yeah, you already did it.
Can I assist on that?
Tell me right now.
Yeah, please do,
Perception.
because I rolled a 1. 1, baby.
I said 10.
I failed it hard. I failed it.
If you roll a 1, there's nothing I can do
What did you
anyway.
do?
What'd you roll?
We ain't found
You rolled a
shit.
Rolled a 1 naturally.
I did.
Best you can tell, Stonework's pretty solid.
Cool. Hey, it's a house.
Yeah. There are dwarves around. No.
Good.
No, as you look about, it's hard to tell the nature of this. It looks just like a lawn with a well-framed stone exterior.
Cool.
But there's no fence. There's nothing keeping you from walking into the lawn and towards the building.
Can I do a nature check to see what light source is making all this grass grow, or if it's like magical growing?
No nature check required. There is no light source other than the green rocks that generally permeate the interior of Craghammer to give its kind of strange luminescent atmosphere. This kind of dull red glow that's around the entire city. Other than a couple of sparks of lantern light, there's no light
Keyleth
source.
is doing. She's squeaking an awful lot.
Oh, that's right. She's in my pocket. Hi.
So we just walk up and...
Can I pet her a little bit?
No, I don't suggest that, Grog. I'll shoot firebolt.
I forgot that wasn't water.
There's a front door.
Did you actually try to walk up?
Yeah, is there a front door?
No.
From what you can see, there appears to
Perhaps
be
you
a
should,
large,
before you do
kind of,
anything, just try and walk
almost
up.
like a beechwood,
I
light
wouldn't do
wood
that.
double door
You have
at the front of the complex.
I'm going
I would
to
love
use,
to.
I'm going to use my rogue abilities to walk up to the front door and knock on it.
Great.
Sorry,
Okay.
Grog.
I have one job.
Is that
See if
like
I
is that
detect
a
a
talent?
bell
Is that a
or-
talent?
To
you picked?
take
Is that a
damage.
feat?
So, you walk towards the grass.
Yes.
You step onto the walkway that leads towards the front of the building. As soon as you cross into the threshold where those stone signals are, you make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no. Roll well, my
This is
brother.
really not good for their business. 12.
12.
Oh, no.
So as you pull your cloak around you and take a few steps to jaunt upward, suddenly you guys hear it, this strange sound, a little poof, poof of arcane blue energy kind of just pulses around his feet. You instinctively begin to pull back, but as you do, there is a blast of blue electric energy that streaks out from all around you, shocking your body and throwing you about 15 feet back, straight onto your shoulders. You skid to a halt.
Yes, which
Come
one
line.
of these I rolled for damage?
Electrified sound effect?
You take
Oh, I can hear that.
14 points of lightning damage.
All right.
It's just as I'm paused telling him not to do that.
Yes. Jump!
Well,
You should let me go.
Your muscles eventually relax.
All right.
as I was about to say,
We have a...
that was going to happen.
We have a flying carpet.
That's
Hey,
true.
we have a flying carpet.
Let me try
have
one
a
thing
flying
that I
carpet.
didn't think to do last time.
We have a flying carpet.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the runestone.
Don't
Okay.
tase me, bro.
Go ahead and
Really not that bad.
let's see.
Pull it out.
What?
Pull out the flying.
Grab
Phrasing.
real fast. Spell magic.
Going for the handbook.
Personal, yeah, you know
We
what's
are
going
saying
on.
that again.
Oh, it's a magic carpet.
Been
Hold
being
on.
here lately.
Yeah.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe to Geek and
Oh
Sundry.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I cast it at my 4th level slot.
You want
do
to
you
ride
cast
it up to the door?
Dispel magic.
Dispel Magic.
All right, make
It's a great idea.
an Arcana check.
It can't carry you. You're too heavy.
I said you, not me.
Oh, give me that.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. As you concentrate and these kind of shimmering bands of arcane energy wave off of your hands towards the enchantment, they impact and dissipate without effect.
Are they 4th level or higher?
They seem to be.
I hop on the flying carpet.
Okay, so you pull the flying carpet, Mary Poppins style, out of the bag of
Yes.
holding.
And see if I can fly up and over to the door.
Do you want to tie a rope around your waist in case stuff comes
It's
out?
a
gonna
flying
get
magical
you back.
carpet.
Somebody. Oh, is that bad? Is that a bad idea?
No, do it!
It's a flying
What could
magical
go wrong?
carpet.
What
I
can
think you'll just like
happen?
hit a wall.
What if the flying carpet gets ruined?
Let's not do that.
Yeah.
What?
Um,
Oh my god.
okay.
Really?
It's not going to be ruined.
Here.
Come on.
Wait. I'm in squirrel form.
Oh.
So I go out.
Oh, and you're with me. Let's both fly to the door.
I have 9 healing
Hey,
potions.
hold on,
Unless Maggie
hold
do a
on.
force
What?
field.
What? You turned invisible and walked inside a house last time.
Yeah, I can do whatever we want. Do you want me to knock on the door? Is that all we're trying to do?
Trying to, yes.
Oh yeah, use your.
Essentially.
Okay, so yes, I send an unseen servant to knock on the door.
But it's
What
all
kind? Like
It'll be disappeared.
a
Okay.
buddy?
Oh, we tried it
unseen.
before.
Oh.
Where do you create the unseen servant?
Where do I create?
Yeah.
Right on the door knocker, like hanging on the door knocker.
Feet touching the ground.
So the distance in which Unseen Servant can be summoned,
Oh,
I believe
no.
you may be able to actually summon it within the boundary of those arcane sigils.
I'm just sitting back here holding the carpet. I can show you the world.
60 feet, so yeah. You go ahead and you walk up to where that sigil is, you finish your spell, you cast Unseen Servant.
Unseen servant, ho!
Which he says every time.
Yes.
Every single time. You see this strange shift of air as some sort of humanoid form then materializes on the opposite side of this boundary and stands at your ready and command.
We still haven't knocked on the door, correct?
No, it's about a 60-foot walk to the front door.
I command the unseen servant to dunk, dunk, dunk.
It kind of saunters over. You guys see this kind of shifting, barely visible form make its way up to the front door. In the distance, you hear a dull. Eventually, the door slightly opens, and you see a hunched figure with bright white, shock white hair kind of look out the doorway. Oh, where did she come from? Looking at the form in front of him.
Ghost.
Yeah. That's where you come from. All right.
Hello.
I'm waving. Hello.
Opens the door, comes out. You now see this dwarven figure, hunched, very old, with a long, very well-crafted brass staff with what looks like a black or purple gem at the top. Spectacles at the tip of its nose, and it begins to kind of shift its way over towards you.
Watch out for that rune. It's still on.
He knows that.
Eventually making its way.
He's coming towards us?
Yes. Yeah. Walks right to the edge of the sigil. Puts his hand up, and the unseen servant vanishes.
Oh.
Well. So, you have my attention.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Tiberius Stormwind. These are my friends.
He puts his hand up, and there's no sound coming out of your mouth.
Maybe we should listen.
This is the one who rudely attacked our home abode not more than a few hours ago.
He has emotional problems.
Apparently.
Yes.
He needs to learn respect for other people's property.
Yes, he does.
We agree wholeheartedly. He's Dragonborn. He's weird. He's a little weird. We're sorry to interrupt. I don't know. It's dinner time, I think. I don't know if you've heard yet. It just happened. We just fought some sort of many-headed beast down at the mines, and Lord Greyspine is sending us in. So before we go, we were sent here. We were told you were the dwarf to speak to if we needed
to know about the magical entities.
No, I think it was just to get shit to be ready for those entities.
If you're looking to buy trinkets and magical oddities,
Trinkets?
you've come to the wrong place. This is a house of study.
Yes.
This is where hard-working dwarves of the arcane persuasion put their lives towards pursuing the magical forms and fields
And
that...
we have come to seek your knowledge.
I'm sorry.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. Is I came here looking to ask about the arcane studies. I'm extremely interested, and when I heard that your house was the only one that was in that particular study, I was immensely intrigued. I respect the arcane art so much as it's all it's been my life. And right now, we're in a pretty different situation where we have to go slaughter a bunch of nasties in apparently one of your mines, and we don't know the source, and it appears to be of an extreme arcane nature of the dark sense. And I figured we could come to you for help and some kind of guidance, and stab me when you stop it. And it appears that you very well know something that we could learn from, with all due respect, of course.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
The fuck? Breathe.
11.
God, what's with these
Okay.
It's been middling.
Terrible rolls today.
The dwarf gives you kind of a disapproving brow shift and goes,
Look, I mean no disrespect, but understand, this is a dwarven house of arcane practicing and study. Don't see any dwarves among you? I think our business here is concluded. If you're looking to buy stuff, we produce and sell through the Value of Valor House of Sale.
Oh, Tiberius.
Of course, sir. We completely understand if you're not up to such a challenge. It makes perfect sense, and we'll be more than happy to go and buy some wares somewhere else. If this is too much for you.
Challenge.
I will send you my associate.
The dwarf turns around and begins walking away with the staff.
What a
told you he
beautiful
wasn't up
staff
to it.
that is. My
I'll cast. I'm gonna cast Alter Self on myself to be a dwarf.
And jump behind me and act like you just. You were just.
Actually, sir, we
No, wait.
have a
Cast it
dwarf
on me.
with us.
I'm a squirrel in her pocket.
Oh shit! I cast it on her instead.
We have a dwarf with us who wanted to actually say hello.
What's your dwarf name?
Turns around.
Keyleth, where have you been?
Saunters back.
I guess it's Keelan.
Looks at you.
Keyleth Crackhammer.
Dwarvish.
Smiles for a second as he looks at you and goes,
Ah, well, how nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Oh, hello.
Liefen, laufen, laufen, leben.
Yeah, from Sweden.
Choke on a
Roll with the player, roll with it.
I hail from the mountains.
Wind
north.
She had an accident on the way over here, and we were hoping maybe.
roll a persuasion roll with disadvantage. You. Roll with disadvantage.
Let the dice act better than us tonight, please.
Wait, persuasion? I don't have to. Oh, wait, 5 is 0. 8.
That's your first roll.
Now roll
Oh,
again.
I have an advantage?
No, you have disadvantage.
Oh, I have disadvantage?
So 8.
Roll 8.
He goes,
Oh.
I've been practicing the arcane arts for over 250 years.
And I've been practicing my Cornwall accent for 5 minutes. Shit.
he raises his hand, and the alter self spell dissipates. Where stands Keyleth?
Hey!
Oh, Keyleth, you've been lying to us this whole time?
Who are you?
We thought you were a
Wait,
dwarf!
Vax steps forward, steps in front of Keyleth and says, "Good Sir Dwarf." Clearly we are idiots.
That's the first true thing you've said since you called me out of my...
Stay with me on this. We are strangers in a strange land. However, we are working with Lord Greyspine to enter your minds and end the evil that is spewing forth from them. Now, I know that we are a bit stupid in a number of ways.
But we fight well.
But we fight well, and we have the best of intentions, and when it counts, we're there. We just need a little bit of help going into the mines. And again, Lord Greyspine himself sent us, so please excuse my challenged friends.
My cornhole friend.
We're here to help. I promise.
That's a great Disney film.
That
Wink,
was really
wink,
good.
wink.
I winked
Make a
twice.
persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Can I assist him
roll.
because I winked?
No.
Damn it.
It's a powerful wink.
It's a powerful wink, not this powerful.
All right.
Not the way this conversation's been going.
No, apparently not. Oh, hello!
Best roll of the night.
Oh, he
I rolled a 20 and a 17, so 19.
19. He glares at you through and goes,
I've said my piece. Good luck to you all.
Further. You got in the 20s.
Further. I'm gonna have one more try at this.
he turns
Further.
around and starts
There
walking
must
away.
be so many arcane things down there that we will discover and bring to you upon finding them.
Good call, Scanlan.
Things that you could use for your research. Historical items.
As he's still walking away, you hear him shout over his shoulder, and when you bring them, then we'll talk.
Okay, that's fair.
Till then, good day.
That's fair.
Hey, don't bother me when I'm eating.
Thank you, Lord Thunderclap.
This game has consequences.
At which he shouts again in a booming
Jesus.
prestidigitation voice,
It's Thunderbrand.
That's what I meant.
you hear the door slam. Boom.
That was fun.
All right.
Great.
Well, that went
Should
well.
we go buy some potions
Yes,
then?
let's
Let's
just
go
do
by.
that. He gave us one bit of information.
Mucked right
The
up.
Valve, what is it? Valor of...
Vulva?
The place to go buy the
The
potions.
House of Valor.
The house of...
No, the Valor...
Yeah, no.
That's not the House of Vulva, Scanlan. It's
Value of valor.
The value of valor.
If you want to visit the House of Vulva, you and I
and
mean
me,
later.
It's a whole different
Let's go
establishment.
find that.
Right.
Let's go to
Indifferently.
let's go to the value of
Sorry,
our
yes. I didn't think about the fact that I was gonna have to do an accent.
Oh yeah.
I'm not good with that.
Don't think
stuff.
things through first.
It's okay, Keelan.
Women fighting
Not good
ale.
with that
That's my
stuff.
job.
So after a bit of discussion, you manage to make your way around town. You eventually find your way to the Value of Valor, which is a
Terrible.
it's a stone building, like reddish brick. It looks in its construction with fine purple.
Please be open.
Kind of-
Please be open. Please be open.
Fine purple tapestries in the front that show various battles of old dwarven history, with two glowing enchanted permalite lanterns hanging from the front,
Classy.
and an entryway that is currently open, and a warmly lit interior welcomes you.
So easy.
Hey, before we go in there and just make asses of ourselves,
Yes.
Speak for yourself.
as a group, what do you think we need to get down into these
Potion.
mines?
Healing
Potions, some light sources.
Yes.
We don't need that.
Climbing, anything?
I have a harness.
I have
I have some climbing gear, but
Is that's included in the dungeoneering kit, right?
oh,
Yes.
what
Yes.
about something for breathing? Like, what if we get
Breathing?
trapped down there with no
Oh.
air? You know
Well,
what I'm
you can
talking
reset
about?
Don't
your
worry
magic,
about that.
so we'll have
She can
poison.
make plants, and
yeah.
we'll get plenty of oxygen.
I don't think.
Yeah,
And plus-
oxygen's good. Although if we have something to help with poison, that might be good. If we get some antidotes.
How much gold do we have at the moment?
That is a wonderful question, brother.
By the way, I pull out a bottle of air.
It's
and I was
around-
like, or just an empty bottle. I go, and plus we have this.
We will
So don't worry
more
about
than
air.
double our gold if we take this mission. So
We got
Just slip it back in my
24,000 gold pieces.
less than that.
Ish.
23 gold.
Less than that.
More than
22,000.
double. That means it could be 1,000.
This is true.
Because anything is more.
I don't like sharing.
Math is stupid.
All right, we go into the House of Volva.
All right.
Open your vulva!
That's not what it's called.
Are you sure you don't want to think about renaming it now?
All right. So
You're tearing the party apart. Thank you.
giant boulder falls from nowhere. All right, so you make your way inside. Suddenly hit with the smell of heavy incense and jasmine.
Yes.
This is the equivalent of the Psychic Eye bookshop. You
Moving on.
We were just there.
We were just there.
Nom Jumba.
you walk inside. There's not a lot of folks inside looking about the establishment, but there is one person sitting at the front desk, which is a beautiful long oak table with kind of a red trim that hangs to the ceiling. Not a dwarf, actually. What you see there what appears to be an elven individual sitting at weight, hair pulled back behind the ears, very, very slight, thin build, and smiles as you enter and says, "Welcome to my establishment. May I
We
help
both
you?"
stand a little taller and try to look more noble.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
It's a beautiful shop you have. It's so startling to find an elven establishment here in the middle of Craghammer. How did this come about?
Well, they didn't have one. And I found there was perhaps money to be made in starting one. I've been here for over 100 years.
Oh, shh.
So business is good.
No, we are not.
Dwarves have a hard time buying from those who are not dwarves. But I've made my established connections in business individuals. So I do. What can I help you with?
We're in the market for some healing potions to start with.
Yes.
Of which intensity are you?
Level 3 for this one, please. 2.
So looking for a superior healing potion.
Yeah, superior.
I've only got 2 of those
They're
currently.
expensive. Grog.
Well, yeah, but
We don't have pike though.
I can sell you the 2
I'm still
superior
not
healing
feeling well.
potions.
Yeah,
Those will
what?
run you 1,500 gold pieces.
1,500. They're expensive.
This is why you buy a medium
On
healing
second thought,
potion.
I'll just read some more
yeah,
books
but
tonight
I'll
and
take damage.
This is like shopping
refresh
at the
myself
airport.
on my healing spells.
Where else are you gonna go?
Yes, you know.
He gives you a keen look and says, Tremaine.
Tremaine.
Oh, here we go.
This is what she's good at.
Everybody take 5 while we
go.
haggle.
I'm just saying, we're heading into the mines. We are going to encounter very many arcane objects, potentially. In fact, Lord Thunderbrand sent us over here. That's his name, right?
Thought you
Sent
did
us
it right?
over here telling us to find his wares here. And we've made a deal with him that if we find arcane objects, we could potentially you know, I lost track of what I was saying, but you get the idea.
What would you suggest, and do you know of any things we should particularly buy before we leave, going into the mines and encountering
I want a deal.
nasty Naga-type creatures and other kind of things?
Superior healing potion.
It was the time.
How much are they each? 1,500 gold?
1,500 gold.
I'll take one for me, thank you.
We'll
Very well.
would very much like to perhaps make a deal with you that will bring you objects of arcane nature for a discount on your wares.
Make a persuasion.
Oh, I just paid.
Oh, no, you didn't. Not yet.
Roll.
Oh, come on. No whammies, no whammies.
Sister.
Okay, well, 15?
He's an old elf.
He says,
Shit tonight.
and I appreciate this perhaps offer. Once you return from your mines with these magical accoutrements, you are more than welcome to bring them here, and we'll make a deal.
How many dragons have you come across, sir? Are you interested in dragon parts?
Oh, we have a lot of dragon bits.
He extends his hand to a shelf on the side labeled Dragon Parts.
What about,
Lovely.
And to
let's
answer
go.
your question, 3.
Oh, really?
What about basilisk
What kind
eggs?
of dragons, actually?
What was your question, sir?
We have also, if you're interested in trade, basilisk eggs and parts of an umber hulk.
And a troll dick.
No, that's gone. We flogged him with it and then it disappeared.
I detract my offer.
Yeah. It was used very well.
He gives you a very concerned look.
Yeah, I'm a
Both
collector
of
of
you.
sorts.
And he goes, I work in trade.
Yeah.
Meaning gold pieces for my wares.
Yes.
If you have interest, purchase. If not, I have other business to attend to.
Alright, any other healing potions to buy? Come on, people.
Maybe a moderate.
Alright, well, friends,
I
we're
have
about to
3
descend into hell itself.
Two moderates.
So I reckon we should
Greater.
probably pay the
Greater.
price.
Greater.
In the new
And just sir,
How much are the graters?
The greater healing potions run 300 gold apiece.
Oh yeah,
Let's get a few of those.
I need like 3 of those.
So 3?
Yeah, 3.
Do you have any arrows that...
Oh, well, let's do the potions
Okay,
first.
okay. 2 for me.
So 5.
5.
2 for me as well.
7.
7.
Keyleth.
I'll take 1.
8.
8.
Anyone
Tiberius.
else require a moderate healing potion?
Tiberius.
Not moderate.
Great.
I could take one. I have 2.
9.
Pathfinder to 5e.
Scanlan.
Well, do we have ours left over from what we had before?
Yes.
Then I'm fine.
Okay.
Vax.
I'll take... no, I'm good, actually. I've saved mine from...
Oh, my intelligence
I'm so
is 6.
fast, I don't really use them that much.
So 9.
Yeah.
You'll get to that point as well.
9 potions then?
9
9
times
potions.
300. Work that out.
As he pulls up his arcane calculator.
So 2,500 for all, all 9
abacus, God,
then.
abacus.
As you-
I believe it's 2,700 gold pieces.
Why would you do that?
What?
Now,
It is 27. Says, impressive for a Goliath. I don't mean to assume, but in my experiences, your kind is...
It's Professor Grog, actually.
Alright. Calm down.
2,700 gold pieces for your 9 greater healing potions.
Alright, 27. Do you have any arrows that perhaps have magical properties?
Enchanted arrows is what
Yes.
he's asking for.
He kind of glances over his shoulder and says, we haven't had much of a request for arrows in a while. We have bolts for crossbows, as that seems to be the staple for the carvers of the city. I have 2 sleep arrows, perhaps, if that is of interest to you.
Oh, take
what would you
them.
charge
Yes,
for
they would
those,
be
sir?
very much.
That's right. Ooh.
I should build some interesting arrows.
You should.
Arrow.
Boxing glove arrow. Green arrows.
That would run you 250 gold per arrow. I have 2 currently.
Alright,
available.
I'll take them.
Alright, 500 gold. That is a total of 3,200 gold pieces.
What, Scanlan? Underwater breathing or air
Dear
oxygen
sir,
supplies?
have you happened upon any
Ask what you
relic
fancy
or
telling.
artifact maybe around here, or heard of something called the Pale Stone?
Sorry. You have to watch us 5
It's
feet.
a bit of rare artifact I've been looking for quite some time. I figured an environment like this might lend to it.
I don't believe I have. But should you come across one, I would be interested to have a look.
Oh, you appraise?
If you don't
That's
mind.
3/4.
Very good.
And
I will.
do you have anything for venturing underwater or for helping to breathe in tight spaces?
Potion of water breathing, yes, I do happen to have.
A potion of water breathing?
Yes, I do.
How much?
I have 4 of them available, and they run 500 gold apiece.
Jesus.
Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah,
Take
we got all this
one,
platinum I forgot
two.
about.
One?
Don't say that.
You can't.
I don't need one. I bring out my bottle of air and I go, I have this. I'll put it back in.
I'm okay as well. Do you want one, Grog?
Yeah.
All right, we'll just take one of those sleepies.
Very well.
Just one?
Well, I don't need it. He doesn't need it.
We'll take
You're
2.
setting your
Two.
spells for tomorrow.
1,000 gold. That brings us
Good
to
idea.
4,200 gold.
Have you any?
Wait, 42.
Yes.
Have you any elven gear for a son of Singorn?
Are you getting it off of your platinum?
Yep.
He gives you a kilo and goes, we don't get many requests for this, but I think this may fit you. He reaches below and pulls up a fine piece of mithril chain, elven in make.
That's what I'm wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Show off.
Says, would you perhaps be interested in this elven chain?
It's beautiful. I am a bit of light-footed one. Would it suit me?
Chain does make a bit of a racket. Might not recommend it, unfortunately.
All right, I'll pass.
All
You
right.
couldn't buy it for me?
It won't fit you, it's for elves.
You're gigantic.
You go on my pinky or something.
Alright, cool.
All right. Fit on your left
Well,
nut.
thanks.
All right.
That's an important nut.
He goes ahead and accepts your gold. Go ahead and mark off 4,200
I
gold.
did
for yourself.
already.
All right, very well. Thank you for your patronage. I look forward to hopefully having you back when you return with whatever artifacts you manage to find.
Thank you.
Big,
it's very
expensive
nice.
artifacts.
So you're one of the most charming people we've met so far.
And it smells pretty in here.
But of course, they come in rare ordnance in the city, it seems. You hear under his breath with a bit of a mutter. Apparently, it's like elves don't like dwarves. It's weird.
Do we sleep before we get to go kill shit?
Yeah.
We're gonna go
Or can
sleep.
we go do that?
Let's go sleep and then get up in the morning and go down and kill things.
And I'd love to do a crafting roll right before I go to sleep, just to put together a little thing.
What would you like to put together?
I'd like to try and build a bolo arrow, a trapping arrow.
Yeah!
Interesting. Okay. As you guys head back to the inn where you rented rooms for the week, which would be at the Iron Hearth Tavern.
Right, is Mossack in there when we walk in?
Bulgus is not within the tavern, no.
He's not?
He's
No,
bogus.
sorry.
Really?
Sorry.
He's got a home.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I have to go to it.
True.
I walk Trinket down into the storage area that he can stay in.
Believe me.
Trinket goes down begrudgingly.
Damn it.
I look around for something that can look like a pillow for him.
You find a couple of sacks of grain that
I
could
put
probably
them down
work.
and make them comfy for him.
Okay, you think they're probably not going to last the night with those bear claws, but you don't care. It's not your grain.
That's fine. Also, I feed him.
Okay. Trinket is very happy. Tears into some meat. You guys make it back to the tavern for an evening's rest. For you...
Not a super complicated thing, but you know, I've got to.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a Tinker's Kit roll.
What am I rolling with my Tinker's Kit? I've never done this before.
For this, I'll go ahead and make it an intellect modifier to your Tinker's Kit.
Intellect modifier?
Stone shape?
Rock that shit, purse.
And I'm spending my bonus die as well.
Oh,
Okay.
we have a bonus die, don't we? From Scanlan still.
Thank
It
God,
goes
because I
away at
rolled
the
really
end of
badly.
the
10 minutes.
10.
10? You spend and toil away for the next 4 or so hours trying to find a way to get this trigger to work. Twice, you nearly sprain a finger. You manage to seemingly get it to function, then the arrow itself splits and shatters. You can see there being something to it, but this
I'm
night
gonna have
it's
to
not
try
going to
again
come
later.
to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Damn.
It's on the list.
All right.
That was a terrible roll.
It was a terrible roll.
It's been a bad day for
It's been a bad day for rolling.
Fresh
Yeah.
start in the
Well,
morning.
tomorrow is the day that it counts because
Yeah.
that's
Getting it
when we
all
crack some
when we
heads.
could
Out of my
die.
system. New dice.
like a lucky
New
number.
To be
dice.
fair, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
I'm still bleeding.
Should we
all over.
rest and get on with it,
Let's
or
do
should
it!
we visit some whorehouses?
No,
or
let's sleep.
Let's just sleep
Let's
tonight.
sleep up.
Really?
Sleep and
Phrasing.
go.
Oh, I think they're still tired from the other night.
Oh, yes.
One
One of them battered me quite.
Thank you for
I don't know what
putting me
this
on more
is.
than I care to know.
That's me getting beaten up by a
Oh,
horse.
it's
you getting
Look.
the elbow drop.
No,
All right.
no, you're
She
right.
was giving you the Randy Savage from the bedpost.
This is really.
Oh yeah. We're sleeping now.
All right. So you guys go to sleep. Wake up the next morning, fully healed, spells restored, well rested, ready for the day. You think it's day. It's hard to tell. Still, this underground circumstance is really messing with you guys.
Well, should we go plunder some mines and kill some
Let's
goblins?
do
Let's go plunder
it.
some mines.
So we head down to the mine.
All right.
Yeah.
To the hole. Take
Right.
it into the hole.
You make your way down to the bottom ring of Craghammer, to the mines proper. The miners have gone back to work, and from what you can see, there's just an all-around crazy business with people cleaning out, still trying to clean out the ichor that's on the ground left over from the battle you guys had the day before. You make your way to the front of the mines, and immediately 3 of the carvers that are standing at the front approach as you begin to walk, and then upon noticing you, kind of like step back and put their weapons to the side, acknowledging the orders that they received from Lord Greyspine.
Oh, Trinket's with us.
Trinket has come
Trinket the
along
bear.
with you.
Trinket the bear.
I just saw it. Don't forget Trinket.
Right.
I didn't forget.
I assume Trinket comes with you unless you say otherwise.
Yes.
In general.
Are they especially like bowing to Scanlan, the snake's lair?
No.
No love.
They're busy working.
No.
And fair play to the gnome, but they're dwarves.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
They see the crap all the time.
You make your way into the mine proper. It goes back for a good 10 minutes of walking, kind of winding. You can see the actual track of the mine track leading around. You come upon a couple of dwarves that kind of look over their shoulders begrudgingly at you guys as you pass, going, go right back into mining whatever remains in the inside of this. It looks like this portion of the mine has been nearly picked clean. The dwarves that are in there are probably just wasting time to get their pay for the day. You go further back, and eventually it opens up, if you have the map available.
I've got it
It's
right
over there.
Cool. Eventually it
Put
opens...
it so that the people can see.
Oh yeah.
Is that a thing?
I can't see that. Put it on
We
the
could put it on the
thing.
there, perhaps.
Come on, take that.
But for the most part, he's describing it as you go, so it's not too
Okay.
important.
Alright.
So,
Looks like Italy.
yes. So,
It's a boot.
It's the boot, yeah.
following it, you get to a portion of the mine that is very busy. You can see, since this is probably one of the portions that wasn't collapsed in previous incursions by the whatever creatures these were, you get the feeling that this one has basically taken most of their workforce to continue to try and find and carve a new vein or find a new path to pull things from. You get towards the portion where all these dwarves are working. You notice that some of the doors have been shattered, knocked off the hinges. You imagine whatever creatures were barreling through before, this is probably where they came through.
All right.
You guys...
Make an arcane check. Somebody with arcane.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Can I look around? Perception.
You look around. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for
Yeah, I'm gonna
specific.
15 Arcana
scratch
check.
marks for anything.
I like the idea
Trails.
of magic.
I just want to see if there's anything familiar about the markings, anything like if I can identify any signs of something mystical that's come through here.
Like a portal or a
That'd be more of an investigation roll.
Well, all right.
I'm gonna look for tracks.
Okay, that'd be an investigation roll.
I'm
for you
gonna
as well.
I'm gonna assist her.
I'm
Look for
scared. I
animal
don't know
tracks.
which one to roll. Both my die have been rolling so bad.
for a while.
All right.
And looking at the
Alright, roll
mine,
heal.
This one is no longer in service.
Wow.
5.
Well, hers is a lot better.
Good.
sorry, I've got the map. So I'm looking at the mine. Are we still in the dwarven carved out sort of structured portion of the mine?
You are. You have
sarcasm?
just essentially started on that map.
All right.
Oh,
well,
so let's go down.
guys. I'm holding a map. I see one room that they've scrawled supply on, so it should be the next right up ahead. I'd like to just take a peek in there and see what we can see before we head deeper in.
All right. You are
I rolled 1 again.
a natural one.
A natural 1.
Vax and I get
You
dressed
guys.
up in Sherlock Holmes cosplay.
Oh my god.
And we say, golly gee, I think I see some animal tracks over here.
They're staring at their own
trail's going
footprints
cold.
on the ground, following them
Oh
around
man,
in a circle.
this has turned completely back from the first game.
I know.
You guys are failing consistently.
Everything.
Let's turn this around. Let's turn this around.
Anyhow,
All right. So
I've got a map, so let's
yes,
use
let's
this.
use the map.
Stay on point
All right.
here.
You make your way towards the supply room as you kind of head to where it was the one of the dwarves is guarding it. Not a carver, just one of the miners that is hired for this purpose, is standing there. It leads you into the door, kind of opening it for you, awkwardly going, "All right, whatever you're looking for, fine. Go inside." Looking inside, there are just racks and racks and racks of pickaxes, shovels, utensils for the purpose of mining and constructing. There are wooden boards lined up. There are just giant barrels of nails and clipping utensils and things that are used in the continuous expansion of a mine.
I've seen enough. Nails. We should keep going. This map says that there's an elevator a short ways up that goes down, but then there's a railway that goes further into the cave, so I'm not sure.
We should probably go down.
Yeah, I feel like going down. Yeah, let's go furthest
You feel
all
like
the way
what?
down.
You feel like
How many of us can the elevator hold?
I think so.
The elevator can pretty much hold all of you guys.
Okay, let's go.
I think it's a safe assumption that Lady Kima did not just walk to the back of the upper floors. She probably went down.
Yeah, let's go down. Come
Get
on.
shit done. Let's go.
All right.
Get low.
I was actually
So I'm
with
just going to
you.
lead everyone
High five.
via the map to the elevator.
Get low.
All right. As you guys are walking over to where the elevator is, you do notice there are two places in the mines where there is just large piles of rubble and part of the ceiling has collapsed. You can see that there were portions where the mine expanded much deeper into the mountain that were detonated or collapsed in the idea of preventing any further incursion by whatever these creatures are pouring through. You also can see that there are some dwarven corpses being loaded out from the mine below, as well as goblin corpses. Individuals that were caught in the attack that happened yesterday before managed to emerge from the mine.
Scanlan, are you
should
alright
follow
around these
those.
goblin corpses? Are you alright?
Any goblin corpse is a good goblin, I say. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I'll just quickly spit on their bodies as they go by.
And you do so quite quickly. It's rapid. It's amazing.
So we follow the corpses and see where they're coming from.
All right. So that heads away from the elevator.
No. That's being taken to be buried. Let's just.
No, where they're coming from.
Oh,
Right.
They were okay.
So we could either go to the rear of the mine on this level and see where
I thought
they're
we already
coming
went
from.
downstairs.
No, not yet.
They're coming from. There's a spiral staircase on the map, on the lower right-hand side.
Yes.
That's where they're coming from.
Does that lead down, probably?
It seems to.
Well, then let's take
Go
the
down
elevator,
instead of the
whatever. Let's
elevator.
go down.
All right.
You should put it under the things.
All right.
We're good with down.
You guys go ahead and approach the elevator. It's a large wooden platform with a series of chains. My really terrible, hastily drawn
Yeah,
map there for you.
that's right.
It's kind of crap, but
I
it's
know.
kind of great.
It was
Matt's
actually more
thrilled.
designed as a DM utensil, but you guys needed a map, so
I love
I gave you my map.
There you go.
Take it back.
So I'll take it back.
Give it to me.
It's a mine. Yeah, I'm keeping it.
No.
It's all right. So you get back to the elevator. There's a large 15 by 20 foot wooden platform with a series of chains, and there are two dwarves in the back that run a giant iron wheel. As you approach, they kind of give you a look, but well, are you serious about going down?
Yeah.
Okay, step on the platform. And
Let's
the
do
two,
it.
two dwarves grab and begin to rotate the giant wheel. As it does, you can hear the winch of the chain beginning to tighten. As it does, the platform shudders for a second and begins to lower. As it begins to lower, you can feel the actual platform kind of shake a little bit as the whole weight is placed on the chains.
We're on an elevator.
I love elevators.
As the winch begins to release itself, you
I've
guys.
never been in one of these before.
Trinket is a little nervous.
It's really tight. It's
We're in
really.
an elevator with a bear.
It's really dark, tight.
Oh, light.
Thank
Okay.
Suddenly,
Keela's getting a little claustrophobic. She's never been in this tight of a
Are you
space.
claustrophobic?
as the light spell
Maybe. I don't
bursts
know.
out from his staff, you all kind of have to cover your eyes for a second.
There it is.
But the lower area is opened up.
Word of warning.
Can we see
Tiberius.
like out?
She said it was dark, and I cast my spell.
Yeah, that's what you do.
You guys hit the bottom floor. You step off the platform and you can see there is a secondary mine cart that leads from this elevator that curves to the left and leads deeper into the mine proper. To the right of you is the spiral staircase. And you can see now two of the other minor dwarves are dragging a dead body across.
Can I look
from
for
the-
goblin tracks down here and follow those?
You can attempt another investigation.
Why don't we
check, yes.
just ask the
Yeah,
dwarves
Yeah, I was gonna
where
say,
they
I'm
were
gonna still
getting their
try
bodies?
the guards.
You're gonna roll crap. You're gonna roll crap.
Just don't curse me. You
There's-
guys don't do that. What is it that I
Investigate.
added to? Perception?
Investigate. You have advantage on the roll
Investigate.
because you're a ranger.
Oh, sweet.
Tracking.
Okay.
Why don't we just ask?
Well, that's good. Okay, let's go with a 17.
17. All right. So as you guys are going to ask somebody about this, your ranger gets down and begins inspecting the floor.
Yeah, I
where
see
you,
things.
Where you can see there are struggles that currently occurred. You can see slash marks on the ground. You can see bodies, or the impacts of bodies, and where some of these dwarves have been pulled away. A few minutes later, you can see tracks, dwarven tracks, of bodies being pulled and dragged, not in the direction they're going, but further down the tunnel.
Yeah, let's go there.
Oh no.
As you look and follow that track, you notice that maybe a good 200 feet to the left of the cavern, there is a new tunnel breach that is currently open, about a 20 by 15 size tunnel that is fresh and blasted out from the other side. You can see rubble and rocks strewn across the floor.
Yeah, it's a fucking trip, right?
Let's go down there. Let's go down where it's dangerous.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we see?
Can we ask one of
It's
the
a mine
guards?
canary.
Okay.
Is it black or is it dim?
My light's supposed to
With his light spell, it's fairly bright.
Nice.
Otherwise, it's fairly dim.
I'll
of the
cup
dwarves
my
are-
hands over my face and go, Grog, Grog, Grog.
And it does echo. Grog, grog, grog.
Why not?
Following the tracks, you can see the dragging of the bodies does indeed go in the direction and into the newly carved tunnel
All right.
in this mine network. What you do notice is the dwarves' bodies that are being dragged away, you can see the footprints of those that are also pulling them aside. You kind of figure out the idea of like the pattern of the footsteps that are leading in that direction. Most of them are also dwarven
Big,
in
small-
shape.
oh, okay.
Most of them.
So there are, you can gather dwarven feet dragging dwarven bodies deeper inside.
Dwarven centipede.
However, there are two bodies that are being dragged with no footprints whatsoever.
What?
Wait.
They're being used like skateboards.
Legolas style.
Who and what are those?
Hover.
It's 2015.
Is there any residue?
Wow.
Yeah.
If only we had asked
Is
some
there
of
any
the dwarves what had
residue?
been going on down there.
Blood,
We already know.
green,
are the
red,
dogs.
black.
From the dragging marks, there is no blood. There's no signs of them dragging dead bodies off, at least.
Does it look like they struggled?
No, there's no struggle either.
Oh crap! Fire.
What about the walls? How close are the walls?
The walls here for this tunnel are about 15, 20 feet in width and about 10, 15 feet high.
Are there any scratch marks or anything like that on the walls?
No.
Let's stop
no
digging around
scratches.
and go into
Might
it.
as well.
Okay.
All right.
We go further.
You push further in. So, this tunnel, pitch black. There is no light source aside from the one that you're creating. You guys push forward and push forward, following the tracks, and push forward. And the tunnel winds and winds and descends and winds and descends. About 2 hours of following this tunnel with little variation.
Should have grabbed some dried fruit.
We got a ton. Steadily declining and widening as it progresses. 3 hours go by. This tunnel goes extremely deep. Whatever managed to dig its way up here came from pretty far
And they're
under
just
this
dragging,
mine.
and at no point does it look like the bodies ever moved.
Nope. No change in physicality, no sign of struggle.
But
It
there
is
are the
just a
drag marks
consistent-
all the way?
Yeah.
And 2 hours ago, I started stealthing and taking the lead. Really
All right.
dark.
Go ahead and roll stealth check.
I thought I was tracking.
Finding anything.
29.
Woo, that's a good one.
Yeah, you roll.
Hey, first
Here we
good
go.
roll of
All
the
right,
night.
there we go.
Change
Let's
it
change
around.
now.
The touch of
You feel
Some of
pretty
that.
stealthy. You guys look like. Wait, where the hell did Vax go?
Oh shit, I hope he didn't hear me just say that about him.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Having a serious Tom Sawyer
I
Island.
found him.
Looks fine. All right.
About
Nice.
Do I
4
feel-
hours.
Are there any like drafts? Do you feel any wind flows or anything like that?
No, nothing. It is still in stagnant air. even more stagnant now. 4 hours of traveling deeper into this tunnel's path until...
Anybody else have to go to the bathroom?
He rolled something.
Oh no, he rolled.
And so that is how I spent my 12th birthday.
Great story, Keelan.
And let's see what else.
Scanlan, you kill me, I kill you.
There's a great little cave
Same dog.
alcove here, perfect for
brother,
peeing
good
in.
to see you.
For everyone to fit.
Oh.
Am I over here? Or am I over here? Perhaps we could take a pee break here and proceed further into the mines.
I agree with that.
Good idea.
You catch my drift?
As the 4-hour mark of travel into this tunnel presents itself, the tunnel finally widens and opens.
Great for you.
As the sound of distant water rushing reaches your ears. As Tiberius steps into this opening, the light cascades into this new cavern. A large, beautiful, open space presents itself. A good 100-foot up ceiling. From what you can see, a roaring river is now pouring out of the nearby rock, cascading over a cliffside into a waterfall down into this deeper, giant cavernous space.
What about the tracks?
The tracks continue in the direction of that river.
Into the river? Like that's... It goes into the water?
Do we want to step into the room fully?
What?
Why don't we...
I'm gonna stealth.
Yeah.
I'm a stealth too.
Stealth.
Kiddo.
Stealth twins.
Do I detect any magic?
Stealth twins 2015.
You detect no magic. You roll stealth. Let's go ahead and
17?
take a bio break.
Okay.
As the mystery begins to unfold.
I love a mystery.
Be back here in about 5-10 minutes, folks. So keep it near us.
Quick break.
Welcome back. Thank you for waiting. We've all had our fill of snacks, drinks, and relieving ourselves of the ones we had earlier. So before we return, we actually want to thank you guys for having all the subscriptions you have since we started playing. We made 1,000 very quickly. You guys are awesome. Yeah. So thank you for that. Big round of applause. Subscriptions have been awesome. And as such, we have a winner for this evening's event. Hi, Tiberius. Tiberius has returned. So, in character, as always. So the winner of the evening is going to win both a signed photo of the cast of Critical Role, as well as a signed player's handbook of D&D's 5th edition, is...
Visitor.
No, on the backside. The winner is... Nyareth. Congratulations. Thank you for subscribing and paying attention and being in the chat room, being awesome. We're going to go ahead and get your information, and we're going to make sure that you get our awesome first Critical Role giveaway. Yay. So awesome. Well done, Yareth. Thank you for coming.
Yareth.
Very good. All right.
Enjoy your Player's Handbook 5E.
Hopefully more to come down the road. We'll have more fun things for you guys. So anyway, bringing it back to the game at hand. As you've stepped into this large cavernous space, you can hear the rush of water as the underground river begins to turn into a waterfall and drift into a smaller body of water. It's just out of sight beyond this cliff face into this open, cavernous area.
We just stealthed.
You guys also do stealth. And what did you roll for stealth?
I rolled 17.
17, got it. All right.
Less than that.
You did?
Oh, no, I didn't. 18.
All right.
You were already stealthing.
That's true.
As you guys kind of step into the space, and there are sections of large rock, portions of stone that just jut out and kind of block off portions from your view of this area. Giant stalagmites and stalactites that just permeate the entirety of this cavern, which has been long just building and building with elements drawn from the ceiling from the water as it flows through. You also faintly see a light source behind one of those rock pillars in the distance.
Do we perceive anything in here with us before going that far?
Make a perception check.
Yes. 18.
18?
Yes.
You hear a very, very faint sound in the distance.
Did you hear that?
That's not the sound.
Tiberius. I'm sorry.
Remember, I have a passive perception of 21.
Yes, you do. You hear a...
Oh,
skittering.
I might hear spiders. Or something.
Making it old school.
Maybe it's a very faint maraca dance of some sort.
What direction is it coming from?
That would be better.
It's hard to tell at this point. It seems to be just kind of loosely atmospheric.
Is the light coming from over the water?
The very, very faint light you see, no. It's adjacent to the water to the right of you.
Okay.
I think we're dealing with spiders.
I think you guys should hang back and we should stealth forward and
Yes.
see how many it looks like we're dealing with.
The twins will creep forward.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
You both creep forward.
I'm gonna
Stays
dispel
with the
my
group.
light spell.
Dispel light spell?
Stay with Grog.
Just take the light. Light?
Pitch darkness falls upon all of you.
What did you
No,
do
why
that
did you
for? Because now they don't know where we are.
But we can't
They're
see
spiders.
anything.
Or crabs.
We can't
Or
see him.
I'm gonna go ahead while he does that.
Rocket
I'm gonna
bears.
go ahead and
You
turn
can?
into a cave bear.
Can you not see now?
Not
Okay.
we can see
So
a dim light,
cave
but
bears
but that
have
means that we can sort
dark
of.
vision.
No, dim light only.
Okay. Do they?
There's a very.
What'd you turn into?
It doesn't matter. Do you want me to turn
A
it back
cave
on?
bear.
Yeah, the subterranean bears. They have dark
Vex,
vision.
Vex.
All right. So,
Did you?
go ahead and roll a perception check.
Yeah, turn it
No,
back on.
no, leave it off. Leave it off.
All right, I just spelled it again.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Light.
How did you do that?
It's been a bad night.
How?
Oh no.
12 total.
Clap on.
12.
Clap off.
As you glance about in cave bear form, you look up and all you can make out is shifting movement across the ceiling.
Oh god. Shit.
But it's large. It's not a small creature.
One.
You glance
multiple.
off to your left and you look up and you see a second one.
Oh fuck.
And both dislodge.
Oh no.
All of you hear two loud, cacophonous, thunderous slam sounds
Definitely hit light
on the
now.
ground next to you.
Quickly whisper to my
And I just
sister
go,
to the boundaries.
Like.
All right.
Vex and Vax dance backwards against the wall.
There is a surprise round.
Oh no.
Oh god. But I heard them.
I know.
Transform back.
All right.
Here's the thingy.
So you guys are stealth off to the side there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm on the other side.
Look at that fun map.
There's Trinket.
Thank you, Matt, for doing all the work on these maps and shit.
That's what I do. So there's the water there rushing off into the waterfall that goes further down.
Can I stealth against the other wall?
Waterfall is where on that map?
The waterfall is right here.
Got it.
So the river kind of pours over, falls into the water below. There are some of these large rock elements here. You cannot tell what's beyond this area, which is where the light source is coming from.
Oh.
Oh no.
Those look like Umber Hulks.
They are. You've had one brief run-in with a single Umber Hulk in the past.
Now we have two.
As two slam into the ground beside you, dropping from the ceiling portion.
Fudge.
I have their claws still.
Wait, do you guys remember? Do they respond to like vibration?
I cast stone skin on myself immediately.
You don't have that much time, unfortunately, because they're upon you with a surprise round.
Shit.
Do they respond to vibration? I forget.
They responded to something.
Do we
They
remember?
respond to the something.
Can
All
we
right.
Remember with investigation or
Limericks.
insight?
So
Limericks, they respond
this
to
one
limericks.
shifts up
Oh shit.
over there, and this one moves up to there. Gleans past you as it does not notice you.
Stealthy.
This one comes towards you, Percy.
Damn it.
Attacking you with each of its claws and its mandibles.
No,
The first
Percy.
strike comes at you with a 13 to hit with its first claw. What's your AC?
17.
You just managed to dodge out of the way as these giant bladed claws sweep past your face. The second strike comes with you at a 21.
Oh shit. That hits.
I'm going to use a gunslinger's dodge.
Gunslingers.
Wait, let's see if I can do this. It's not enough. Never mind. So no, I'm just gotta take it.
All right, so the the claw finds purchase across your torso. The armor catches most of it. However, the slash does leave an impact on you, as you could feel the taste of iron in the back of your throat. You suffer 9 points of slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
And just as you pull back, the mandibles tend to crunch down upon you, and that is going to be a 27 to hit.
Oh no!
Oof.
You take 14 points of slashing damage as the mandibles slice down, clamping on your shoulder. You manage to pull free, but in doing so, you wrench the pointed portions of the mandibles across your shoulder, pulling open the flesh in this horrible jagged pattern.
Ow.
That brings us to the other one, who is attacking Grog. Right there in front of it. The biggest and most viable visual it can find.
No, motherfucker, miss! I start singing using my cutting words reaction.
All right.
To try to distract him.
All right, so go ahead and roll your D8 to reduce its attack roll.
D8.
D8.
3.
All right. That would have been a 20 to hit. That brings it to a 17.
18.
Woo! Saved you!
So, as you begin singing out, as it pulls back with its mandibles to strike at Grog, it looks off to you for a second, goes back, at which point Grog has put its axe up to its face and is holding it at bay. As its mandibles are tied in with its blades, as the handle of the axe is trying to hold it back, it strikes at you with its 2 claws, Grog. That is going to be a 27.
That hits.
And a 14.
Misses.
Okay, then from the one claw that gets you, you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, everyone, roll initiative.
I'm so scared to roll.
I know, it's been so bad.
That's one I've had.
Not horrible.
Oh, good.
Ball sack.
It's okay.
All right, so 25 to 20.
24.
24.
Oh, little redemption.
That's right.
Nice. We got some Vex up
Except
top.
that means I gotta think.
20 to 15. Anyone?
17.
17
19.
as well.
Oh yeah.
15.
All right, got some Scanlan up there. 17.
They're both surrounded.
Percy.
My awesome.
Keyleth.
Thanks.
Okay, so 15 to 15.
13.
All right.
I'm 14. Tiberius and I are 13 and 14.
Come on, Grog.
Wait, 14?
13.
14. All right.
14.
Grog and Tiberius.
The ghost pepper cookie.
All right, cool.
Have one.
That's all.
No.
Top of the round. Vex.
Yeah. I am going to shoot the one.
Before you do that,
Oh,
as you're going to reach back, you look over into its strange, glistening, black, dead, insect-like eyes of the Umber Hulk, and you feel this strange wave of just mental confusion hit over your head. Go ahead and make a.
I knew it.
Go ahead and make a saving throw. This is going to be charisma saving throw.
Is this what confused you and had you running out the door?
I fell out of
I
a
get-
120-foot hole.
Okay, so that's.
So you roll d20, add your charisma saving throw at the top of your.
Okay, so I gotta do my math. That's 11, but I get a +2 from my ring that I'm wearing for saving throws. So.
Okay, so it's a 13. All right. The wave of confusion takes hold over your brain. We're going to go ahead and find out what happens.
Maybe I'll ask you to make some cookies.
All right.
Very confused.
You're gonna have me do
You,
nothing.
you reach for it, and you just space out for a second. Your hands fall to your side, and you stand there.
Oh.
Trinket is kind of looking for some sort of cue
Does he
from you
look
of what to do.
confused, too?
No, but Trinket's looking to you for some sort of direction and is getting none. And this is a very clustered space, too. You can barely see you over this. That brings us to
But I
Scanlan.
was stealth.
Don't worry.
I know.
I'll help you, my
Matter
dear.
if you're stealth. He couldn't see you, but you could see him.
I'm gonna take a step back behind Trinket.
Okay.
Good call.
Actually, wait. How far am I from my?
Are you averting your gaze from the guys, or are you looking at them directly?
No, averting my gaze.
All right.
But how far am I from my
Nobody look at that.
furthest fellow? Oh, I'm 60 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
I sing it my counter charm song. Magic, magic, go away, come again another day. So all of us have advantage on saving throws for the charming spell if they are charming us. I don't know if they are.
This is confusion.
No! What?
Don't think.
Frightened or charmed? It's not the same thing.
I'm like pouring through everything.
This is technically a confusion effect, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Oh no.
Okay.
So as you finish your song, you're like,
I need you to get. It did not work.
It doesn't seem to be having an effect, unfortunately.
Okay.
I don't know if I can.
And then as my bonus action, who got hit first? I'll just throw a healing word to him.
Okay. Just go ahead and roll. Heal on him.
D4 plus 5.
Yep, you got it. Percy. You heal.
What is this?
It's a 4.
Oh, there's a 4. Okay.
So you heal 9 hit points, and it's your turn. What do you got, Percy?
Up to 58. Let me just fix that. There we go. Okay, where am I on the board?
You are right here.
Okay, so there's no getting away. I can basically without. I remember I'm not supposed to look at these things. I know where this thing is. I can pull my gun and just take a shot, right?
Okay. So inverting your gaze, you take a shot. You are at disadvantage on the attack roll.
How much?
You just disadvantage.
I'm just disadvantage?
Yeah.
Well, I'm okay. That's fine. I'm gonna spend a grit point for a dead shot, so I'm gonna get a +1 to hit.
Come on, Purse.
Aha! That will be a with the +1. That's 28, 29, 30 to hit.
Okay. Roll again because you have disadvantage because you're not looking at it directly.
Oh, please be good.
That's still 25 to hit.
Nice. That hits.
26 actually.
Go ahead and roll damage.
And then I get extra damage because I did dead shot, so that's +1. So that will be it's 2d8 plus 5 plus ice because I'm hitting with my ice shot. And that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 points of damage of ice damage.
14 points of ice damage. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. And then I have a second shot that I'm just going to take one more shot at him really quick.
Okay, also with disadvantage.
I fail. In fact, my gun jams.
Oh, okay. So as you go to fire, it's like you fire the first shot of Gaze.
We're all gonna die.
Spin the barrel, go ahead and fire again. As you do, you pull the trigger for a second, and you feel a slight poof inside the barrel.
Damn it!
No.
And you feel the actual metal get extremely cold, and you have to shake it out. Like, oh, damn it!
So my move. So there's, and since I can't move, my movement, my minor are just gonna be fixing my. So I'm
Okay, bonus action is just trying to fix the gun. Okay. All right, that brings us to.
Damn.
Keyleth.
Keyleth, don't look at them.
Okay.
Just a note, don't forget, your inspiration dice that you give can be used on saving throws as well.
Okay. I haven't given any.
No.
Okay.
I'm a bear right now.
You are a bear, which I will, for the sake of this, give
Bring
you
up
Kitty.
Minxie.
Yeah, Minxie is the form, but you are a bear.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know if this is gonna help, but I'm gonna throw up a fog cloud.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
No?
So, fog cloud. The entire space, it's a 20-foot radius, I believe, if I recall from what he said. So
That
this,
obscures our vision, though, in
Oh,
it,
yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Obscures
yeah.
our vision in it.
Everybody gets obscured vision.
But I mean, we wouldn't be able to see them. Would it help with the confusion?
That could
Is
help.
what I'm hoping.
That could help.
Do your thing. Do
Or
what you
would
do.
it be bad?
Try it. Do it.
Do your
Keyleth,
thing.
go with your
What's the
instincts.
worst?
Commit.
Well, don't
Alright,
think about what's
I'm
the worst that
busting
could possibly
out
happen.
a fog cloud and
Well,
then.
to cast, you have to get out of creature form, remember?
Oh, that's right. I didn't throw up a.
So you're a bear.
I'm a bear. Never mind. I'm just gonna do a full round of attacks
time,
on
go time.
that one right.
Keep your eyes closed.
All right, so you
There.
move up to there. All right, go ahead and do your full round of attacks.
I can do a multi-attack.
Okay. Are you averting your gaze or not from them?
I'm a cave bear. I'm blind. I'm like a blind fish.
How are you
I
gonna see
have dark. I have dark
Nobody
vision.
can look
I'm
at
like
Dark
cataracts.
vision. Dark vision means you can see in the dark.
Right,
It doesn't mean that you don't see.
Well, I'm a bear.
You are a bear.
I'm eating at his leg. I'm not looking at his eyes. I'm not like waxing poetically at how sexy he is.
No.
Not whispering sweet nothings in his ear.
I
I'm
know.
I'm gnawing at his leg.
That's true.
Go for the kill.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Make a charisma saving throw?
Yes.
Next time, just avert your gaze.
Whoa!
That's good.
I'm 16.
16. You can feel the oppression of the Armor Hulk's gaze, but you shrug it off. Your bear mind not affected by the measly tricks and trades of these strange underground entities.
Okay,
You're
now
up
I'm
for
attacking.
attacks.
First one probably misses. With my claw, 14.
14 misses.
She got a pizza.
With the claw attacks, do I have 2 claw attacks? Do I roll for both?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is 19.
Hits.
Second claw attack, is 18.
Also hits.
Okay, so I am
Roll damage on each of those.
2d6 plus 5 twice. So 6 plus
It's 11.
5, so 11.
Ooh.
Plus 17, 20 damage.
20 damage. Nice.
25.
25.
25.
Sorry, 25.
Alrighty.
Yes.
25 damage.
So, as you shake off the effect, you reach forward, lashing out it, get 2 large strikes. The second one gets a distinct carve into the back of the Umbra Hulk's hide. You can see a portion of its chitinous back armor gets kind of pulling off in a chunk, and it reels back from the impact and readies itself for a second round of attacks.
Me and Trinket.
There you go.
Going at this. Bear style.
They go. This one turns towards and moves this way to focus on the cave bear that just thrashed against its hide, while this one turns and moves in towards Grog. But now turns and sees the... Actually, no. Oh, but stay fixed to Grog. So making its multi-strike against you, Keyleth. That is a 26 to hit.
Hits.
It's mandibles. 17 to hit with its claw.
Hits.
And 18 to hit with its claw.
Hits.
Alright, so you take 6 points of slashing damage from the first claw, 8 points of slashing damage from the second claw, and then the mandibles deal 15 points of slashing damage. As the Umbra Hulk just turns to you, and as a reaction to your first assault. The last one was 15. It just unleashes an array of strikes against you. That brings us to the other one who's attacking you, Grog.
Back at him. Yeah.
That is 12 to hit. Pretty sure misses. Another 12 to hit because it likes to roll 4s apparently.
Could be another 4.
For the mandibles, it's a 20.
20 hits.
Take a damage, fool. That is 18 points of slashing damage against you.
I have a half damage to all bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
You haven't raged yet.
Sorry, not raging!
You haven't raged yet. It isn't your turn yet.
But I'm so angry.
I know. You're about to be so angry.
18 points?
You're going to be so angry. 18 points of slashing damage. The mandibles crush down on your body, and you can feel them pierce into your chest. Your exposed musculature is then torn in a jagged form as you feel the blood begin to pour down the front of your torso.
It's okay.
That was brutal.
That ends their turn. Vax.
Okay, so I can see what's up. I saw what it did to my sister, so I'm behind it, I'm gonna jump on its back. I'm gonna swivel my daggers around and just stab it in the face.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm seeing the back of his fucking spider head. I'm gonna stab him in the face twice.
Go for it.
Okay, 9, we're good. 20.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, okay, so then I'll do that one. The other one's an 18. I rolled in advance.
That counts. That
That's
counts.
one. That's the one.
So it was 10 plus sneak attack damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 10.
So it doesn't know you're there. You were stealth.
Okay. 10. Okay.
Oh.
4, 8, 9, 13, 26, 36 damage from the first dagger.
Woo!
Face in his face, and the next was an 18.
Not in its face.
Huh?
Not in its face.
Not in his face. All right.
It's back.
All right. That I wanted to do this to his head. Okay. Whatever works.
The reach around.
Reach around, stab
The
him.
reach around. The reach around. That's what I was going for. And then where's my 4? 1d4. One is 3, but no, and just 3.
3. Okay.
With fire, with my flame tongue dagger. Which
Gotcha.
I don't know if he likes or dislikes, but that's what I've done.
Okay. So as you leap onto its back, you kind of grab purchase on one of its chitinous plates. You bring your
Those
first dagger
crazy
forward and
chitinous
jam it to the side of its head. As it pulls back, you hear as it reacts to the immediate pain. It begins to kind of reach one of its claws and try and knock you off. As you do, you put the blade back into your belt, grab with your other hand, apply your other dagger, and slam it into the other side of its head.
Yeah.
This time it kind of shrugs you off, and you manage to just land on your feet barely behind it, still faced away from you. That brings us to Grog.
Ray! No! Now I'm angry.
Okay.
I would like to rage, and not only rage, I would like to go into a frenzied rage for 3 full attacks.
All right.
You can wait.
While and I'm raging so hard that I pop all the capillaries in my eyeballs, so I can't really see that well, and I just swing a lot.
All right, I'm gonna check one thing real fast.
Oh shit! Don't check. Look, I'm rolling. 30.
There once was a bard from Nantucket who got his flute caught.
I gained 1 level of exhaustion with the
Okay.
rage edge.
I will say, situationally, because of the fact of your rage, that you have advantage on the saving throw against the confusion effect.
Oh.
As you are just, your mind is so filled with aggression.
I got that big, nasty bang.
So make a charisma saving throw.
What a good idea. Is that 20?
Between me and you.
Yep.
Okay.
Then we can make
Plus 1.
11.
Roll again
Roll
to your
twice,
advantage.
Better, no.
5.
Oh no!
Let's see what happens.
Roll a 2.
So,
Now he's raging.
as you rage,
No! Damn it.
you feel the influence of the Umber Hulk's gaze pierce your eyes, and the fury fills you, and you reach out and slash with your axe. However, it does not reach for the Umber Hulk. Go ahead and roll an attack, Rog.
Oh no! Who's he hitting?
A 1!
Hey! Finally!
There's a loud clanging sound as a giant, angry, swooping, bladed great axe misses Tiberius's head by inches before slamming into the stone right up against the side of the wall. You can just see now this kind of loose, crazed look in his eyes.
Now you're all screwed up.
We have
Wonderful.
a problem.
Yeah, this could be bad.
There's no problem.
Tiberius,
An angry grog.
Very good.
Tiberius.
Damn
Your
it,
turn.
Paul.
Kick some shit.
It's my turn?
No, that's your turn.
Oh, that's my turn.
Tiberius help.
No.
At least you rolled a 1.
I did.
Yeah.
But it didn't hurt anybody yet.
I look at Grog, and I'm like, you stop it. I cast Dispel Magic on him.
Cast spell magic?
Yeah.
On Grog?
Okay.
Yeah, he's being controlled right now.
But what about...
He can do whatever.
It's more natural. It's creature based.
She's also being controlled.
I know, but you're a big, hulking, crazy man.
No, it is a magical force.
Yes, it is.
Magically forced to make a save.
Me.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. 17.
17. The chaotic influence of your brain begins to dissipate, and the rage-filled gaze begins to fill your eyes once again, this
Thanks a
time
lot,
clarifying
Yes,
on the Umber Hulk in front of you.
I'm not done yet. I slap him. Just get on this, will you? I use 2 SP points to do quickening spell. I cast Grand Column under myself, 15 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Nice.
So, the stone beneath Tiberius' feet rises up, creating a column 15 feet above the rest. He is now raised on a platform. Put him right there. Looking down upon the battlefield.
That is my turn.
All right, Vex, you're up.
Oh, do I have to cast a saving throw, or
Be a
am I
badass.
fine?
Be a badass.
Are you looking at it, or are you averting your gaze?
No, I'm averting my gaze even
Okay.
though I'm confused, apparently.
Well, the confusion only lasts.
Oh, okay, good. I am not. Well, okay, what's that thingy behind me?
What?
Oh, we've got these.
This
What is that?
here?
No.
That's your
This
brother.
here?
Yeah,
Laser pointer.
this
This
Laser
is
pointer.
Rob.
Laser pointer.
This is
How
where the,
high is it?
This is about 25, 30 feet up.
Oh.
Use your laser
And this is where the light
pointer,
source is
dude.
coming from. You can't
Okay.
look over that way.
All right, cool. Well, I avert my gaze, but I listen very carefully to the sound of where it's coming from, and I shoot in that direction.
Okay. So go ahead and make your attacks against this fella.
Yeah,
Shooting this one?
let's do the one that is surrounded, so I get like what, flanking bonus or something? anything like that?
For range, you would not get a bonus for that.
Lame. All right.
So you're shooting the one behind you? This one?
Sure.
Okay. Can back
No,
up.
no, the other one.
Okay. All right. So make your attacks with a disadvantage as you're kind of keeping your eyes back and shooting in a general direction.
Big money, no whammies.
12. Both of them were 12. Oh,
All right.
but plus 11.
Plus 11 hits.
Yes. Oh, and I get 2 attacks, right?
You do, yes.
Okay. Still disadvantage.
Yep.
15 plus 11 hits.
That also hits, yeah. So both attacks hit.
Yes!
Yeah. Did you want to use your bonus action for anything?
Oh, yes! Hunter's Mark!
Alright, so you throw Hunter's Mark on this Umber Hulk there.
Yes, I do!
Which you're like, you're my quarry. Keeping your eyes back, you go ahead and pull your first and second arrow, letting them loose, kind of letting a little bit of faith take your arrows to the wind,
Can
both
I
finding purchase on your foe.
use Blood-Seeking Bow on that one.
You can, yes.
Sweet. Alright, cool. So that's, 11. And then 15.
She dropped it, but it was a good roll.
Yeah, take the drop.
Plus Blood-Seeking, which is 10 damage, plus Hunter's Mark, which is a 6. Which is 3.
So total damage of...
Oh, I have to add. 15 plus 11 plus 3.
26, 29 damage.
Woo!
Nice. So, as your arrows sink into him, one blasts into him, fire cascades up the side. You can see the middle of its plates beginning to burn and torch with a cinderous glow. It kind of reels back, gets its claws ready, now fixated on you because you just announced your presence to it.
I'm looking down.
All right. Anything you want to do with
Trinket?
Trinket?
Oh, yeah! Can he run up and attack the other one while keeping his eyes down?
He would have to use one of your attacks to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's just hanging out. Blocking
Trinket's just hanging out.
He's protecting Scanlan.
Yeah, big old bear protecting your gnome.
Yeah.
It's good.
Protect the gnome!
Yeah.
coverage.
No hero
Gnome
this week.
coverage.
No possibly go wrong.
Gnome Watch 2015.
Scanlan, you're up.
Scanlan,
Ride the bear, Scanlan.
ride the bear.
Oh my god.
Yes!
I will just step forward a little and I will cast polymorph on our big friend that we're surrounding, and I'll turn him into a snail.
A snail? Oh.
All right.
Can you do that?
Yes.
What
Yeah.
was the DC?
And you can just
your
I have
difficulty
polymorph
class
too.
spells.
and I threw that the horn of clarity or whatever, so it's 17.
Yeah. 17.
Yes.
All right.
No, 19. Sorry, 19.
19.
Plus 2.
So, as the two Umber Hulks are there,
What?
the one that's in the center of the group
Oh, Tiberius.
rears back and beginning to unleash a series of attacks, and then into this tiny snail form on the ground.
Don't touch the snail
Why?
until because he'll poof out into the fucking big guy
Don't
again.
hurt the snail.
Leave it.
You can
Leave
pick up
it.
the snail.
That's
Don't
gonna
step
be
on him.
Oh,
Leave
nobody
it alone.
attacks
snail.
Don't do anything.
Hit the other
I'll
one.
take care of the snail.
Okay.
There's a tiny,
At the
tiny
end,
little snail on the ground
wait.
now that looks very confused and very,
That's a confusing.
very confused, which is ironic for an Umber Hulk to feel confused.
And I throw as a bonus action. I give dice to who's coming up next. Who's coming up soon?
Next will be Percy.
Percy, you get dice.
What dice do I get?
You get a plus
D8.
a
A
D8
D8?
for
All right.
inspiration.
All right.
Excellent.
Percy, you're up.
I gotta do my ad.
Okay, I'm gonna
Do your ad, fuck it up.
Do the ad. That's not ready.
I'm gonna take one of my 2 actions to clear my gun.
Yep, the jam.
Clear the jam, and then set up for a fire shot. I'm going to take a fire shot. Am I at a disadvantage? I've seen where.
You're inspired.
It's so weak.
Gotta get it better.
All right, so who are you shooting?
I'm shooting our friend over there. I
Okay.
just sort of turn and I'm firing.
Okay.
So am I at a disadvantage?
Averting your gaze, or are you?
I'm averting my gaze, but I know where it is. So I'm
Right. All right. So
got
go
the
ahead
dice,
and fire
you
with
got the
disadvantage.
Okay. 14 with the disadvantage.
14 with the disadvantage will miss, unfortunately. The fire shot arcs off into the distance. Like a tiny.
Actually,
Oh, yeah, inspiration.
Add the
can.
inspiration dice.
17.
17 will just barely hit.
Well done. Well done.
You're so
Aha!
Good shot. Good stuff.
So,
Tiberius.
that's gonna do ba-bum.
I have to wait to figure out when to open which one.
That's 17 ice damage. Fire damage. 17 fire damage.
17 fire damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear the shot hit, and you hear a cracking sound as one of its plates actually freezes and shatters off of its body, exposing kind of a fleshy undercarriage.
Noise.
This Umber Hulk is starting to look a little rough.
Yeah.
That brings us to the top. Do you want to move, or are you gonna stay where you are?
I'm going to step back. Bring me back like 2 to 3 steps, just like
Back here?
away. Yeah.
So it's like here.
Avoid the snail.
Don't step on the snail.
Not stepping on the snail.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's good.
There? Okay, good. All right, that brings us to laser pointers. We have used.
Laser pointer.
Keyleth, you're up.
Okay, after seeing Grog get confused, I turn
Again.
and I go straight for his throat, and I'm trying to drag him into the creek. I want to take the Umber Hulk into the creek right behind me.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for a grapple.
All right.
Come on, Kate
How do
Bear.
I grapple as a
Bear hug, man. Bear hug.
Yeah, just take it.
How does one grapple as a bear?
I use a strength check, I guess.
Anyone else? I've been grapples around. Roll the book real fast. Just to be sure we
Oh
know.
my god,
how
you have
we're doing
numbers for
this.
a rhinoceros in
I
here?
know for this. I totally
I can
forgot.
be a rhinoceros.
It's a contest.
Why
Yeah.
have you not been
Shit.
a rhinoceros yet?
It just hasn't been useful yet.
Pick some
I'm
bird.
waiting for the right time.
She can only turn into things she
I'm a
sees.
squirrel and a
195.
bird. You should be a rhinoceros.
I'm just waiting for you to scream, it's morphin' time. And then I'm just, it's morphin' time! Bear!
Oh my god, can you
There you
make
go.
me like smoke bombs? That
So
smoke
you
and
can
say
make
it's more-
you can make a grapple attempt in place of one of your attacks.
Easy.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
So I use a strength check then?
So it is an athletics check.
Oh. I don't have stats, I'm a bear. Like
No,
that.
you use the bear stats.
But all I have are the basic 6.
Right. What's the strength?
5.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
Yeah. Add.
Okay.
Roll the dice and add +5. Natural 20. With you reach forward and latch onto it with your claws and your teeth onto the
Going
Umber
for the
Hulk.
throat.
All right. So that's your first attack. You can go ahead while it's grappled and attack with the other strikes.
I'm taking him underwater.
Okay. You pull.
Oh god. Pulling him underwater.
It's a waterfall.
You both plunge underneath the water surface.
Take a big old breath right beforehand, and I'm going underwater.
All right.
Wait,
So.
Are you gonna, can you let him go at the end of the game?
Yeah, let him go. Because it's a
No, I'm
waterfall.
holding on to him.
But Keyleth, there's a waterfall.
It's fine.
It's now its turn. It's going to him to try and break your grapple. Make an athletics check.
Against his strength, I guess, once again. 20.
20. Okay. You maintain your grip on the Umber Hulk. It's thrashing in the water, trying to get its way to the surface. Still slashing about. So it's going to make its attacks against you. That is a 14.
Hits.
14 hits you?
I'm a bear. My armor class is 12 right now.
Well, no, you keep your armor class.
I keep my armor class?
Pretty sure.
Yes, the answer to that
Yes,
is
yes.
Yeah, you do.
No, let me see real fast.
Definitely
Actually,
yes.
this one.
The GM
Keep
has
subscribing to
spoken.
Geek
Jesus.
and Sundry, everybody.
Exactly.
We're going for 1,200 subscribers tonight, and if we reach
Because if
that
not,
number,
that means
good for
the
you.
other one.
Here we go. There you go. Well,
Sam
shade.
will write a ballad.
You gain the scores.
I will. By the way, this music is just gripping.
Well, it's 12 plus your, it's whatever your, what the 12 is plus your proficiency modifier, I think. Now, for
My proficiency
for now, we'll
modifier?
say it hits. Because I don't want to hold this up.
They're one supposed to play.
No, you gain its other class.
I would do damage armor class.
Yeah, you do.
So it hits.
So yeah, it hits you. All right. The second strike. It's going to be, that's also going to hit you. All 3 hit you. You take 6 points of slashing damage. 11 points of slashing damage. And 6, 11, 17.
It's okay.
Total of 26 points of slashing damage.
I am no longer a bear.
So you lose your grip. As your form reverts, you are now back to Keyleth's form in the water.
In the water.
Can I cast a concentration spell on myself?
No, because you've used your actions to
And that's
grapple it.
it?
So you're now just back into Keyleth's form underwater. You kind of catch your breath and realize you're now underwater in near darkness with an Umber Hulk right on you.
Hey, bruh! What's up? Fancy meeting you here.
Backs are up.
Okay, so first thing I do is lean down and pick up the snail off the ground and say, "Hey, go fuck yourself," and I throw him into the waterfall.
Oh Jesus!
Over here?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll a range attack. So just roll at dexterity.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay, okay.
Great.
Might come
Dexterity,
back
you
to
say?
life.
18.
18?
No, he'll
No,
drown.
it's higher than
no,
that, yo.
it's fine if he drowns. It's
Dexterity.
high.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Snails-
that's 21.
If
Yeah,
he
yeah.
drowns.
You
22,
throw,
22.
You throw, it
That's
arcs
very-
over.
That's
lands into the water.
polymorph form.
Goes over the edge of the waterfall.
Whatever animal
Toodaloo, shitface!
Whatever animal form they are in.
Wait, he swam
threw him
away?
over the waterfall.
No, he threw the snail over the waterfall.
Hey!
Now, that seems like a bonus action to me, right?
That's an attack.
So then, that's an attack? Okay.
That's an attack.
It's the world's easiest grapple throw.
Yeah. Okay.
You threw him
Then I'm
forever.
good.
That's it.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
move
that's
closer?
that's my action, right?
Correct.
And
You
I
can
only have
move.
one.
You can move.
I mean,
All right. So then
trying to help
I'll
Keith or
I'll hop through Percy and my sister and run up behind the shithead
Thank
who's
you.
fucking
okay.
with.
Make an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Try and tumble through them.
That's easy. Yeah.
He's in the water though.
16 plus 29. 29.
Yeah, you're fine. And where you want to go?
Right up behind shitface there.
Right there.
And do I have anything left, or do I just get there and stop?
Well, it was the attack to throw it. You would have your second off.
Second attack. Well, let's stab him in the ass then.
Okay,
right?
you have disadvantage because it's currently in the water, thrashing about, and
Okay.
it's hard to see. So.
Well, that's not very good. 15.
15 misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
So as you kind of slash down with your dagger into the water, it's just too hard to really make out what that form moving is.
I still feel pretty good about that round.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Grog, you're up.
You killed the snail.
With my frenzy rage renewed, I run towards the water, haunted by nightmares of Sebastian and the Little Mermaid, and I leap into the water and start slashing and
All right.
slashing.
Go ahead and make your 3 attacks, Grog.
Le poisson, hi, hi, hi. Oh, you bitch.
18 plus. That's 26.
26 hits.
Okay, good. Second attack. 26.
Hits.
Okay. And 25.
Hits.
Good.
Go ahead and roll damage, Grog. As you come charging forward, just leaving bits of foam cascading off the side of your mouth. Your eyes just glazed over with white. You bring the axe down into the water, form towards where the splashing is, keeping mindful that Keyleth might be in there somewhere, but you can very much see the larger form in the field. So
it's all about sushi, right?
Yeah. So damage on the first strike.
8. Second one is 16.
8, 16. That's 24.
And 17. 30.
No, you did well.
What's 24 plus 10?
34.
34. Grog. 34 points of damage. As your axe comes down, slam once into the water. You see one of the claws start pulling itself up out of the surface. Its head's still under the water. You slam the axe down. You see the arm actually snaps and begins to drift down the river. As it looks up at you, its eyes open before the gaze can meet yours. The axe comes down and plunges itself directly into the forehead of the Umber Hulk with a shunk sound. As it does, its body goes limp and begins to float down the water.
Well, that was easy.
Was it?
I woke up and tried to help Keyleth out of the water.
Okay. You help Keyleth out of the water. At this point, the snail form, which doesn't have a whole lot of hit points, has taken enough damage to alleviate itself from the polymorph. As the spell fades, as the snail form is destroyed, the other Umber Hulk begins clawing its way up the side of the mountain, burrows through the actual stonework,
Balls.
and bursts out of the ground right behind you, Vax.
Oh, fuck it up.
Come on, drop this thing.
This is why you shouldn't have thrown the snail.
But that's its turn.
Get washed all the way out. Down the toilet, all the way out.
All right, that brings us to the
It's a
top of
really
the round.
cause.
Tiberius.
It was at least badass.
It was elegant.
It was very elegant.
It was a wonderful thought.
Firebolt.
Okay, go for it.
That's good.
Roll for the attacks.
Just past it, please.
Smoke
Yeah,
it.
any sort of directed spell like that, you have to roll and add your spell range modifier.
Sweet. That does not hit.
What'd you roll?
11.
With disadvantage. So you rolled an 11 total.
10.
Oh, you missed.
Yeah.
So as you aim your firebolt, you're just kind of averting your gaze, and it kind of jumps over and arcs through the rest of the cavern, lighting it as it goes like a flare. That leads to
cavern.
Scanlan.
Scanlan.
Or actually, no, Vex is up and then Scanlan. Sorry.
Me.
Top of the round. Yeah, see you. You.
Okay.
It
Well,
or it kills
I'm gonna
me.
keep my gaze averted, but I just heard it, and I'm gonna
That rhymed.
attack it with
Go
some
for it.
arrows.
So 2 arrows, knocked. Disadvantage on each attack.
Oh, okay.
Don't let it eat my head.
Yeah, sustain. 18? No, lying. 20.
20 hits. Go ahead and roll for second attack.
19.
Both hit.
Okay,
Double
good.
damage on each.
3, 7. Is this the one that I Hunter's marked? No, the other one.
The other one was, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. 10.
But you could
plus
switch over your Hunter's
13
mark.
is 23, and I switched over my Hunter's
With
mark
your-
as my
with
bonus,
your bonus
action.
action.
So I'm at 1.
So a total of
24.
24 points of damage. All right, gotcha. The arrows end up piercing part of the armor, each sink in a good solid 6-7 inches or so. It angrily at the impact, but it wasn't enough force to send it back at all. But it knows exactly where you are. That brings us to Scanlan.
Scanlan's gonna move right in front of where I believe that's Percy.
Save the day, Scanny.
Oh, yeah, I should have ran trained it up.
There.
Come on,
All right.
repeat, just like last week.
Toss another dice to Percy. He seems to need them.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna cast lightning bolt at the thing who's wet from being in the water. Yes, so electricity is gonna be pretty bad on him.
All right. So because you're kind of averting your gaze, people look
Disadvantage.
away. No, because you don't roll to attack, but it gets advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
Because of that aspect. So roll natural 20%, so it takes half damage. But go ahead and roll your 8d6 as the lightning bolt
86.
arcs out from your fingers.
86. 8d6?
Yeah.
8?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 28!
28. Okay, 14 points of damage to the Umbra Hulk as the bolt of lightning cascades through its body. It lights up for a second as you see the crawling fingers of electricity kind of shoot through its plates.
I like crawling fingers.
That was the name of that one girl, wasn't it?
Yes.
As the bolt grounds
Oh, I
itself,
loved
the rest of the
crawling.
water on its form kind of evaporates from the sheer force of the electricity. You see the Umbra Hulk still standing,
Crawling back.
angry, in pain, and standing, although it's still looking a little worse for wear.
That's it.
You don't want to do that to an Umbra Hulk.
You're right.
Percy, you're up.
Taking my shot. I'm averting my eyes.
All
so.
Use those dice.
24 to hit.
That was the disadvantage?
At the disadvantage.
Awesome, that hits.
That's 1d8 plus 5. That's terrible. That's 6 points of damage. I'm taking my second shot.
All right.
Shoot it in the mouth.
Oh wait, but it's disadvantage.
You have
I rolled twice. I rolled a 19 and a 20, which
Which
means
are
it
both
doesn't
your
matter,
critical,
which are
right?
both my criticals.
Yeah!
So I criticaled at a
Sick,
disadvantage.
nasty.
Just point.
Yes,
Well done. So I'm also going to spend my die. So
What are all
that's
your last names again?
Well,
the die is for the attack.
Dice for
it's not for
attack,
attack.
skills, and saving
Okay,
throws, not for damage.
Come on. That's 5, 6, 7, that's 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage from the first one?
11 points of damage from the second one.
Okay, got you.
But that one's critical. So double chain.
No, I double the. It's just 1d8 becomes 2d8, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, so 11 points of damage. Gotcha. So as you kind of rear back, your shot it resounds. It hits the plate, shatters it on the other side of its chest. You can now see this kind of weird purplish goo beginning to spill from its wounds. You see it's holding itself up, but it's having a hard time keeping physical form there. Keyleth, you're up.
Oh. Cool.
Word.
Word. I'm still a person. You know? I'm gonna go ahead and also do a call lightning spell. Bam! Call lightning right
Call
on his
lightning
head.
it is.
Because he's wet.
So, as you begin to complete your spell, you can see now the upper arch, the 100-foot archway, the ceiling of this area begins to fill with this strange, clouding, thunderous booms. As a rain cloud is created and summoned across the rooftop. At which point, Keyleth brings her hand up and pulls down as a single bolt streaks through the air, slamming into the same lightning bolt wound that you left previously on it, where the edges of its armor are still glowing from the heat. And yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Yes. Oh, it just gets straight damage?
Yeah, it gets a bonus on its saving throw, though, or advantage, which it makes.
I get 3d10.
3d10? Alright, go for it.
6, 7,
It is no longer
11
outdoors
damage.
only, it gets a bonus for being outdoors.
11 damage.
11 damage to the Umber, which is halved. You made a saving throw to a
Saving throw?
finish you. Yeah. Because you're having to avert your gaze, like they're trying to work at this whole thing where you're all basically at a severe disadvantage fighting this thing unless you want to be completely fucked over. All right.
Created sunglasses for him or something.
Yeah.
It's now
Two
its
of
turn.
its eyes.
Oh, it's still alive.
It turns
Yeah, kitty.
and runs past to the one who shot it with the angry lightning bolt. This tiny gnome that now is a delicious morsel in the mandibles of an Umber Hulk. It goes running forward like a giant, like armored gorilla.
Oh no.
Reaching back with both of its claws, swiping at you, Scanlan. That is a 23 to hit, 25 to hit, and its mandibles are 24 to hit.
That hits 3 times.
Yep. You take 13.
Oh no!
But you're so
24. 38 points of slashing damage.
This is the sound I make.
As it just strikes you with all of its form now. You're almost pinned to the ground, blood oozing from your face as gashes slash wounds are across your entire body. It's looming over you, ready to try and finish you off next round. That brings us to Vax.
Okay, so he's now got his back turned to me. I'm just gonna stick both knives into his guts and says, "No one touches the gnome!" Right in his guts. That's shit.
That didn't
So
hit.
fuck that. And this one is way better. So that's 27.
27 hits, definitely.
Okay, this is the flame tongue.
It is considered flanking because Scanlan is
Yes. 4 plus 2 is 6. 2, 3, fuck. 4, fuck. 7, 9, 18, 24 damage with the second knife. Sneak attack into his ball sack.
How do you want to do this?
I want to stick it in the back of his spider nads and then rip it up his bum and up the back of him and just spill it all out the bottom.
So as it's
I'm right next to him. It might spill on me.
That's alright.
As it's looming over Scanlan, who's on its back, it's tearing into him and starting to gut it best it can, and he's screaming from beneath. You rush underneath, tumble, bringing your dagger up and slam it right onto the bottom of its abdomen.
Yep.
As you do it, looks down towards you, and right before its gaze can meet yours, you yank back with all your might, basically scissoring and jagged, drawing the blade up the back of its body. As you do it, leaps forward. Its now soft torso and belly, left open from the armor plates being shot off, spills a number of its warm innards right onto Scanlan's body and form.
Oh, it went in my mouth.
And then it collapses on top of him. You take 6 points of crushing damage as the Umber Hulk collapses on top
I
of
run
you.
over and shove the Umber Hulk off of Scanlan.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What just happened?
I go over to Scanlan and I just lay my hands on him and I cast Cure Wounds in a level 2 spot.
Nobody touches my man wife.
What's that spell do?
You do. It's 2d8 plus 10 healing.
You roll, right?
Yeah.
Do I roll or does
For
he?
which spell is this? This is
I'm doing Cure Wounds on him. On a level
Cure
2.
Wounds? Level 2? Oh, yeah, 2d8 plus 5.
Do I roll?
You roll.
So you heal 16, 20 points.
Thank you.
So, as you heal him, touching with the spell, you kind of wipe the Umber Hulk ichor off of your hand.
Yeah. I
You
cast
should jump in that
prestidigitation
water,
and clean
Scanlan.
everybody up.
You should get in the water and clean yourself off.
We have running water.
I think I want to keep it on.
It's clean already.
As a badge of honor.
It's a badge of honor.
Like the Walking Dead.
I think I'm going to keep the blood on me, if you don't mind.
Alright.
All right.
That's okay.
Gross.
Warning to others.
Yeah.
All right, so you still hear the rushing of the water down below. You now stand at this portion of the cavern. The dull glow in the distance of some sort of light source in that direction. The rest of the cavern just opens up this way.
Let's go towards the light.
Can we take a quick
When in doubt.
short rest?
No,
and heal
I
up?
run.
Short rest.
Short rest and
running.
heal up.
I'm running.
Grog
Let
goes
some
running.
people heal.
Grog, who's interested.
I'm frenzy raging.
Oh God, Grog,
It's
no!
a bright shiny
He
thing.
is
I'm going
frenzy.
there.
I'm unscathed, so I run after Grog just to give him backup if he needs.
Okay.
I'll follow after Vex.
All right, you guys run out. Eventually, you come around the corner to see what looks like
I follow as
a
well.
campfire.
Oh.
It looks like a setup with a small bundle of, kind of looks like a bedding. There's a campfire setup. It's mostly out at this point. Like there's still a little bit of a flame flicker to it, but it's just embers for the most part. It's not appear.
I start hacking away at the bedding. Just for the shit out of it.
Grog starts hacking away at the bedding.
I'm just watching and
No,
shrugging.
look and search around and see what's in the bedding.
I try to keep like a 6 or 7 foot difference.
Oh no!
3 crossbow bolts come flying out of nowhere, 2 hitting Grog.
Why weren't you stealthing?
I am now.
Somebody likes their bedding, apparently.
I rolled a 29 of stealth as soon as the first arrow flew.
That was a Coleman. All right. That was a very expensive sleeping
Never
bag.
attack the bedding
3,000
before you
calories.
know the threat count. Just God.
Grog, you take 7 points of piercing damage, which is halved to 4 because you're raging.
Right.
As you can see what looks like 3 small...
Durgar.
No, they're dwarves.
No, that's Durgar. That's dark dwarves.
Oh.
I consider myself a nerd.
and some strange beast you've not seen before seems to be accompanying one of them.
What is that?
It looks like an oversized swollen brain.
It's hanging
with a
brain.
set of claws.
Krang?
It's just like a large brain with a set of arms and legs like a panther.
What?
That can't be good.
Take that up first.
Going off
Yeah.
the same initiative order, they've gone.
I rolled a 29 stealth.
Yes, I know. So you haven't been seen, and you have the first action.
Are they on the same level as us?
Oh.
They are, yes.
Okay.
So I can dash and still attack?
If you'd like to.
I would love to. I would love to. Where's this thing?
Go for the brain.
Yeah, of course, go for the brain. I'm gonna hang brain. I'm gonna run.
Well,
over-
if you dash as your action.
Oh, I
You
can't
come-
stealth.
Can't.
So to stay stealth, I need to go normal speed.
Well, you can dash as your action, but dash is your basically double move. So you move and use your action to move
And
as
that's
well,
it.
and that's all you'll be able to do.
I'm gonna no. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. Hey God, I'm gonna move over here
All right.
stealthily and go for ready.
Okay.
That's what it's called, right? And wait.
Just wait.
And the trigger is when this asshole Durgar right here moves forward. I'm gonna stick him in the back of the neck.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Tiberius. You hear this squad go. Whoa!
Oh, it seems like there's trouble over there. What has Grog gotten himself into?
I don't know.
I saunter.
You saunter?
Saunter.
Yes.
You jump off your pillar.
Oh.
Saunter over here.
Yeah, I'll go around there too. This is good. That's good, actually.
All right.
What's in between? What's the?
You have the
between
pointer
him and
if you
that?
want
Is that a boulder? Is
This
that
is a giant raised stalagmite.
I see. How tall is that?
It's about 25 feet tall.
Okay.
All you see is Grog standing with like 3 bolts sticking out of his chest now.
Oh no.
Can't do anything too much.
That's
Anything else, Tiberius? Let's move it.
Bolts.
I'll go and I'll just cast Stone Skin on myself.
Okay, Stone Skin cast on you. That brings us to Vex.
All right, I can hear them screaming, so I'm gonna run over.
Okay.
Call Trinket as I'm doing it.
Who's screaming?
You screamed.
No, I'm
Do you want to use your full round to move?
Um.
That's as far as you can move currently.
Oh.
Actually, you can move 2 more.
Can I see anything from that point?
Nah, look.
to
All you see
here?
is Grog over
They're
there.
covered and he's around the bend, so I'd
Well-
run in for it.
All right, I'll run in further. Can I run in stealth, or is that it?
You can attempt to.
I'm gonna try to stealth as
Okay,
I'm
you're,
going in.
you're disadvantaged on the stealth roll, but go for it.
Oh, 20. Oh, 17. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there you
Plus
go.
my stealth was just 5.
All right, so we'll say you're kind of pulled off to the side there. The stealth twins over there being all stealthy like. No one can see what's going on with them. It's like they're related.
It's all stealth.
All right.
Where's all the killing?
So that's your turn, Scanlan.
Okay, I'm gonna move right there into the room as far as I can.
Yeah, it's as far as no, you can go that far.
Okay. And cast Stinking Cloud right there. It's gonna smell like just ass over there. Right there.
Okay. Best you can see, and you haven't really seen where they are, so you're kind of like, you kind of have the idea that perhaps they're in that vicinity based on the bolts around there.
Okay.
So you can cast over in this area, which is the only thing you have view
because
of.
that's a big rock in my view.
This is a big rock right there.
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, I'll put it right where
there?
you're saying, right there.
Okay, that's about if you can go. All right, so a giant
ass cloud.
Green ass cloud.
Scanlan, are you doing an ass cloud again?
Begins
Good
to
move.
fill this space here. As it does, they all begin to hack and cough. You can hear this now between the rest of you echoing throughout.
I'm slightly aroused.
I was just going to say something similar.
And drawn to the smell.
Constitution saving throws. Everything in the cloud. All of them are failing.
Doing stink.
All right, you hear a cacophonous amount of hacking, coughing as all of them drop their attack stances and begin just retching, nearly vomiting in the middle of this green cloud of gas.
Outstanding.
I'll also take a great heal potion. Is that what they're called? Not moderate?
Yes, greater.
Greater? Okay. I'll do that by myself. You keep going.
Okay, greater heal potion is 4d4 plus 4.
Thank you.
All right, that brings us to Percy.
I'm going to start crawling around the. Oh, I have a little thingy. Oh, someone took the thingy. Oh, laser pointer. Thank you.
No thingy.
It's a flashlight.
I'm going to start heading down this direction. And I'm going to actually spend my action and move a little further down, about there, so I can kind of start getting a good look at what's up.
Okay, good. All right, that brings us to Keyleth.
Okay, so I am going to take this and move up to about here, I guess.
Okay.
Just where I can see. And then I'm going to take this little block of stone right here, this stalactite or mite or whatever
Correct.
it is. And I'm going to use wall of stone. And instead of creating a wall, I'm just going to take that one and I'm going to push it against that wall and try and crush those guys.
Oh!
Wait, you're going to use wall stone to try and push that back?
I'm going to take this wall and I'm going to go crunch.
All right.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Can you do that?
That's kind of harsh.
I don't know.
I like that that's the most common question. Can you do that?
You can actually do it.
It's like earthbending.
Hey,
I'm trying to
did you ever
earthbend
write down
this wall.
underwater spell potion thingies, whatever those were that we
We
called?
got two of them.
Yeah, did you write it down though? Because I didn't.
But they were?
She's got water breathing.
So how it works is wall of stone. You can create a wall of stone, but it cannot occupy the space of a creature. So you'll not be able to push them back, unfortunately. But you could lock them into an area if that's what you wanted to do.
The man telling us what we can and can't do.
It's the nature of the spell, guys.
Yeah, that's a waste of time. Instead, I will. I've still got call lightning going. Fuck it. I'm just gonna lightning bolt some bitches.
All right. You don't have view of any of them right now, unfortunately.
Well, then I move to where I can.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Cop attitude with the DM.
Yeah. That always goes really well.
That'll be your turn. You
Because
moved
of the
twice.
attitude.
You had to get a long distance. Yeah, because you were back
Yeah,
here.
dude.
Okay, yo.
Okay, fine. That's my turn then.
Sorry.
Fuck those wizards of the coast, man.
I
know
know.
what I want to do.
Fucking Seattle assholes.
All right. So,
I love Seattle.
So do I.
and what's the DC again of your spell?
Spell save DC? Is
Yeah.
that right? 19.
19. All right. All three of and you can now get a view of them. They are dwarven, but their skin is ashy and gray. Their eyes are white and pupilless. And they are all on the verge of vomiting right now. They're both just like keeling over one of them tries to bring a crossbow up and has to put it back down again. They are unable to act this turn. The weird brain creature, however.
That's awesome.
What? No nostrils?
There's nowhere for him to retch from.
Moves out of the cloud, looks over at you,
He's
Grog,
beyond
Oh
retching.
no.
and just kind of bears down for a second, and you feel this intrusion
No.
in your mind.
On my professorial mind.
Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, those aren't good for you.
Well, this
Never
ends
is.
poorly.
Oh, good. My modifier is -2, so yippee-ki-yay. 6.
All right.
Good roll.
Good roll.
That's a good
Good
number.
roll.
You suffer 9 points of psychic damage as there's a sudden, just a blast of excruciating pain in the center of your brain. It actually shakes you a moment from your rage, which then fills your mind once again.
Somebody needs a juggernaut helmet.
Also, you suffer
Yeah, he needs the full
8
Magneto.
points of intelligence damage, technically. You immediately fall unconscious.
What?
Your intelligence is brought to 0.
Oh, but I was at 6.
We gotta kill that thing.
Oh no.
So I
rendered into a
I
cupcake.
try to do a turnip.
That brings us to Tiberius.
Well, that's not good. Tiberius, I mean,
Yes, you're Tiberius.
I say.
You just watch Grog just go and fall to the ground.
Okay.
Almost into the campfire.
Oh no.
It's like when I tried to read 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna.
Brother Bear.
Okay, I'm gonna go right up to where Grog is.
All right.
Right there, in front of him. Not gonna see the brain fucker?
Yes, you can from there. Brainfucker's official name.
Oh. Ooh, you're a nasty lover. I'm gonna.
He's a lover, not a fucker.
I'm gonna fire a glacial blast at this dude.
Okay.
Lobi.
All right. Single targeted beam.
Lobi.
All right.
I'm gonna name him Lobi.
Let's call him Lobi.
Makes its saving throw.
Sweet.
What's your DC?
So sweet.
My DC is 17.
It just rolled a 17. So yeah, makes the saving throw.
Take him everywhere.
So half damage.
4, 6,
He called me
and 86. Okay.
Can we call him Jeff?
Is that campfire still
Jeff Lobi.
firing?
It's embers, yeah.
21, 22, 23, 6, 7, 22, 29 damage.
29 damage. The ice. As you put your arms out, you focus this blast of just freezing cold arcane energy that slams into the side of this brain creature. As it does, you see it begins to freeze its entire body. As it reaches up and tries to climb up, it solidifies and then shatters into 100 million pieces.
Oh no! The brain's dead.
You killed Jeff Lobi.
Killed Jeff Lobi.
Lisa Loeb?
Lisa Lobi. I just keep going.
Lisa Loeb and then the 9 intelligence damage. All right. So the brain just cascades across the ground.
Lisa Lobi.
And thank God. Vex, you're now seeing 3 dwarves retching and coughing over, kind of looking about very nervously.
Can I move to where I can get a line of sight on that one?
On this one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move to there and get a line of sight.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna shoot him. Oh wait! No, I can't.
Why?
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
A little bit of cover.
I'm gonna do. It's fine. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm really good.
Just be a badass, okay?
Okay.
That's your job.
27.
That hits. Are you alright with that?
Okay. Oh, I should have tried to. It's okay.
Weird. Grog weirdly seems smarter now than he was
Hunter's
before.
mark on that guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember
11.
11, alright.
11, and then I'm gonna hit him again. And that's a 23.
Alright.
And that is 9 damage for that arrow, and then the 6 for Hunter's mark is 5.
So a total of.
Oh, jeez Louise. 30 plus 5 is
Carry the 3.
35.
The hawking, coughing Duragard dwarf. It's like one in the shoulder, the other shoulder, and it looks back at you as it inhales the big old whiff of horrible stinking cloud gas. The arrow through its throat, out of the back of its head, falls flat on its back.
Oh!
The other ones look nervously about.
Get him a
in
pillow.
a very bad place.
What?
One of them starts like coughing out, saying something in Undercommon. Anyone here speak Undercommon?
I do.
You do.
I do.
Undercommon?
I do.
Undercommon.
I knew we were gonna be going
You
down
hear?
this-
You hear? Quick!
Undercommon.
Mr. Reason! Back to the master.
Master,
Who's the master?
You're unconscious.
All right, that brings us to Scanlan.
Shit. I don't know. I did not understand them, right? So I
No.
don't know that
You
they're
just
going
heard-
to run.
No.
Okay.
Let him run back to the master. We'll
I
check him.
didn't
Can
know
I
that they're
call
running,
out
so-
that I heard them say, "Don't let them run"?
No, this is happening just as you heard them.
Okay, well, I don't have a good line of sight on them, so, and so I don't even know that they're there, really, right? I just hear coughing in the distance.
Yep.
Okay. Then, I'll just move further into the cavern there, and I don't know that this works, but I'll try to cast Dispel Magic on Grog. I don't know if it's magic. I have no idea. Try
All right, so you go ahead and you
Wake
focus,
up,
you cast Dispel Magic in
Grog!
Grog's vicinity, you see the shift of arcane kind of waving energy.
If I
doesn't-
only had a
does not seem
brain.
to have an
Doesn't
effect,
do it!
unfortunately.
Damn it! Alright, then as my bonus action, can I still give him an inspiration dice on a, saving?
You think at this point, Grog isn't unconscious, Grog is catatonic. Grog has no intelligence. There is nothing home. You just see him
can't inspire
on the
a
ground,
cantaloupe.
drooling, eyes glazed over. There is
No matter what you
nothing
tell the
there.
cantaloupe, it's not going to feel better about
Okay,
itself.
then I give my dice to Vax.
Okay.
You've tried insulting the cantaloupe, you just don't get it anymore.
Vax, I've just inspired you.
I think the chat room's catching on for those who know D&D well.
Okay, I hear a little shithead gray-skinned
Wait, it's
dwarf
not your
coughing.
turn. I just gave you dice.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Sorry.
So that ends Scanlan's turn. Percy.
Laser.
Sorry.
I'm going to take my laser. Oh, that's
Your
not
laser? And point your laser?
All right, I wanna curl forward to just on the other side of Grog over there, so I can see this little jerk.
It's a tough call. He has cover. You can
I
still see him.
ignore cover. It's like I have like it's one of my magical things that I do.
Cover, according to
Guns.
Yeah, he's got a gun.
Yeah, if he has, I ignore half or 3/4 cover.
Then you would ignore 3/4 cover, which he has. So
Okay,
yes.
I ignore it. I'm also going to make this. I'm going to take a penalty to my attack bonus to attempt to do some damage and to not kill but injure if possible. I want to.
Okay.
I want to try. I want to leave one for questioning.
Okay. So go ahead and roll disadvantage on this attack.
All right.
Or do you want to just do subdual damage? Is what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to aim in a way that doesn't do lethal damage. Go for it. It's just a normal attack. There's no penalty to it.
Yeah.
Just consider.
Just my penalty for extra damage. Aha! I crit. So that's fun. Let's roll damage. 9, 10. That's 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. All right. You run around the corner, pull the gun out, and aim at this like. But you look now and see this like ghastly-looking, evil, female-looking, gray-skinned dwarf looks over at you and reacts and goes for her weapon. As you do, you let loose and fire straight into her shoulder, blasting through most of her shoulder, exposing bone. It's not a death blow, but you see she is incapacitated.
Nice.
I
that
call
ends
out.
That's my turn.
Let one of them live, so I can question them.
We got one.
Keyleth, you're up.
We got one?
We got one.
Did that dwarf
Well
survive?
then,
Oh yeah.
That dwarf survived with 1 hit point.
if we got the guy we need, I will move over a bit.
You're
Yeah.
on.
And
All right, go for it.
Mines?
First off, make a Constitution save as you step into a stinking cloud. Unless you want to move back here. There you go.
not having control.
Ladies and winners.
I'd use the wig.
Oh.
So that is, what is that, 22?
22 points of damage? Alright, so the bolt shrieks from the cloud in the sky, slamming into this other Duragar. As it sparks into the ground, you see bits of stone get thrown up from the sheer force of the bolt, doing a sincere amount of damage to it. I don't have to finish it, but it looks very, very fucked up. You can see part of its face is charred now, and it's reeling from the blast as it probably blew out its eardrums from the cacophonous blast of the thunder.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. It's now both of their turn. They both fail their saves with a 2 and a 4. They're both still hacking and coughing in the stinking cloud. Go Bards. Vax, you're up.
Okay, and there's a big cloud of poo stink.
Correct.
So-
It's all here.
The poo cloud. Keyleth calls it.
Damn it. Alright.
Do I?
Fuck it. Where's
Oh,
the thing?
Scanlan
Where's the
actually
thing?
did it.
Just go in there, man.
I'm gonna hold my breath and I'm gonna go 1,
Do some mild count.
2, 3, 4, 5, and grab this guy around the neck and hold my daggers to his neck. And then just hunker down and try to hold him hostage.
Go ahead and make a Constitution check.
Dirty mafia check.
Use that dice. Use that dice.
With advantage because you're holding your breath.
Yeah.
Just breathe it in.
Use that dice. Use that dice.
What did you give
We're all
me?
family.
A D8.
22.
No,
20.
it's not
Roll
8.
Roll a D8 to add to it.
15.
It came up with 42.
So, as you rush into the cloud, you run in, pull your daggers out, and because this isn't a natural cloud, the arcane force of it puts it through your nostrils, and you can't help it. Your turn immediately ends as you begin feeling your lunch retching up into your stomach.
Puke on it.
Okay.
In his eyes.
That brings us to Grog.
Oh, hang
You
on,
are.
I got it.
You were brain dead. Tiberius, you're up.
Heal him? What is it? What do we need to do?
We'll figure that out when we kill this guy.
Can you dispel that shit?
I'm gonna try. You can't dispel it, but I might be able to cure him, but afterwards.
Tiberius, can you dispel that shit?
It's the same spell.
Restoration spell. It's not
It's the same spell.
I
Well,
might be able to.
Restoration spell.
There. So the guy knocked down over there is where's the pointer?
Oh.
This guy right here. That's the one that we knocked out with the arrow.
Yeah, that's the dead one.
Okay. The dead one or the one we knocked out?
He's dead.
Who did we
That's the one we
incapacitated?
shot.
That's the one Liam
That
has.
one
That's
lived.
one's,
And
yeah.
the one right here is
That one's
that's
the
the
one
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 that's
by me
almost
is
dead.
weak.
Both of them are pretty weak right now, actually.
I think I can step next to Percy without stepping into that cloud. Given that.
So you can step over Grog, get around here, you mean?
That's. Come on.
Sorry,
Very good.
excuse me, Grog. Pardon. Here, I will shoot a firebolt at the butthole across the way.
There. Alright, go ahead and roll for the attack.
14.
14. Unfortunately, it does not hit. You aim and it manages to just pull out of the way.
Oh my gosh.
Vex,
This little-
you're up.
Me.
Yes.
I step over and I try to
This is
shoot
a
the one
mini
that he
fight,
just.
too.
Duty as shit.
I stay out of the stink.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Pull back.
All right.
Roll the attack.
23.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
8.
That's enough. As the arrow creams off, slams into the chest, it catches itself, steps back and plummets off the side of the cliff onto the lower floor, about 20 feet down, smack onto the ground.
And I ask Scanlan to dispel the stank cloud, and I yell.
Dispel
Can I yell out surrender in Undercommon?
You yell out, "Surrender!" Make an intimidation check.
Those
Klingon
translation.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. 8.
8?
8.
It's with the dice tonight.
It rolled a 1.
Yay!
It looks around and its circumstances being extremely dire. It drops its weapons, falls to its knees, at your mercy.
Yes.
That's where we'll end the game tonight.
Hey!
What?
Oof. Yeah.
You're yeah.
I was gonna say, can I go over and try and heal Grog before
I'm
we...
Vanilla Sky right now.
We're picking up next week.
Oh no!
Just 5 more hours, Matt. Just 5 more hours.
We'll say for the circumstance here, you go ahead and spend a healing spell on him. His wounds mend. No effect on him.
Oh
God.
Well, guys, that's episode 2 of Critical Role.
Damn it.
I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to tell your friends to come watch. We'll be back next week, Thursday at 7 o'clock. I know the schedule says 7 to 9. We usually run a little later because D&D and why not?
79?
It says 7 to 9 in the schedule, but we consider 7 to 10.
7 to
But yeah, hope you guys had fun. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we'll have our donations up next week. Feel free to check it out. This is Zach, our amazing master of all awesomeness on this Twitch channel. Hey, Zach, what's going on, man?
Guys.
Thank you.
We
Thank
got 1,000 subscribers.
Nice.
Crazy. That's
Heck
like
yeah.
2 weeks in.
Yeah, I know. You go, yeah. We'll get you your stuff.
We'll
Yeah,
get
you
your-
just get
we'll get you
Player's
shit.
Handbook? That's lucky.
I gotta print that photo so you guys can all sign it.
Yes, let's go do that.
So it'll probably be sent to you next Friday because we'll have you guys sign it next Thursday.
Okay, cool.
Zach, do you have any Renew Intelligence potions on you by any chance?
For you?
Yeah.
No. Shit.
Sorry, buddy.
So, we're not going offline for the night yet. These guys are going to head out, and Lucas and I are going to play some Hotline Miami 2.
Ah,
hour
there
and a
you
half.
go. Rock it
Just
out.
to close out the night with a subscriber-only chat to say thank you to our 1,000 subscribers. And tomorrow night we will be back with So You Don't Have To, which is a show where Hector and Becca play the weirdest games they can find online, so you don't have to.
Nice.
And then we finish it off tomorrow night with Gather Your Party, which is just a big party where we're going to be celebrating getting 1,000 subscribers, playing some board games. We have a band coming in to play.
Awesome.
It's going to be a good time. We might even have a DJ spinning some, I don't know, how do you say it? Spinning?
Some tunes.
Yeah. Spin
Dropping
tunes.
some dope beats.
On the ones and twos.
Ones and twos. On the ones and twos. So, thank you guys again. Lucas, if you want to go ahead and roll those videos, and we'll get you guys out of here.
Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.